Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Vanger, oh, you're in here nice and early. How you doing? What could go wrong? You beg to differ? Yep. Yeah, we're in for some pain, I feel. I've not played the original Divinity before, or the original Divinity Original Sin. Anyway, you get the idea. I actually haven't played that much of Divinity Original Sin 2 either. So I don't really know what I'm going to be in for. I can only imagine it will be painful, but it will be fun. But how are you doing this evening? I had white people taco night for dinner. It was very tasty, very nostalgic of my childhood, and we were watching some Smosh videos on the internet, so it was good times. Good over here? Nice. Glad to hear it. How's the weather? Is it pretty frosty out in Regina? Or wait, were you in Regina? I believe you were. Maybe I'm misremembering. If I am, I apologize. Saskatchewan, okay. Yeah, it was quite cold for a little while. It kind of mellowed out a little bit over the last couple days, but it started to rain today, which was kind of miserable. Fortunately, I didn't have to go outside. Wait, what? What is happening? There we go. Wait, what? No, why are you disappearing? Oh, no. My computer is making some interesting decisions. There's a blizzard going on at the moment. Oh. Fake full screen? What is happening? I am facing some minor technical difficulties, which is always grand. I don't know what it means if my resolution is a bunch of symbols. I should actually here. Let me cut over. Why is this not showing? Okay, the overlay is not overlaying. I don't know why. Hey, your mom's fave. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And account 768. That is a very original name. Hey, I have a random question. Can you move your ears without touching them? I don't think so. Not really. I can make... I don't know. So, apparently, there's some folks out there who can, like, make their ears rumble. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I can kind of strain or clench a muscle or something in my ear, and it makes, like, a rumbling sensation or sound inside my eardrum. It's a very strange sensation. There are dozens of us, apparently. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it. But I don't think I can actually physically move my ears. No, I can't. It's one of those things, like, some people have more control over the muscles on their face, and they can, like, autonomously move different aspects of their facial features. Like, for example, you know, some people find it hard to wink with just one eye. Or like raise an eyebrow by itself kind of thing. I mean, I have no real problem doing that. I can do it on the left side. I can't do it as easily on the right side. But yeah, muscles are weird, man. Muscles are weird. Okay, let's actually try to get this working, because I am still struggling. I'm going to switch over to gaming. And it's not going to do anything. That's grand. Cool. Okay, we're having fun. We're having fun. It's also the Steam sale, which is a truly unfortunate time for my wallet. Because I always tend to buy stuff and then never play it. Which is, you know, I guess that's kind of how that works. I don't know about y'all out there, but Steam sales are the bane of my existence. This year, what did I get this year, actually? I got a couple things. Oh, I picked up Silent Hill, the new one, Silent Hill F or whatever it was. You think I would remember, because I did this, like, not that long ago. Like, literally less than 3 hours ago. Silent Hill F. Yes, okay, that's what I got. And... Ooh, Age of Wonders 4. I was looking forward to playing that. It's like a... It's kind of like a turn-based strategy RPG situation. Very fun game. Very fantasy. Another, like, short horror indie game called It Steals, where it's apparently just very tense. Not necessarily scary, but just very stressful because of the tension the game applies to you as you're playing. It sounds very interesting. Okay, here we go. So, the game is in view. It appears to be working. Vanguard, I don't know if you can hear the audio from the game. It's pretty quiet. I didn't even know that... This is maybe silly, and maybe I should know this. I didn't even know that the platform you're on had emotes that you could use in the chat. Oh, man. Yeah, so this is the resolution that I'm using right now, apparently. So that's interesting. I don't know what that means. Does anybody out there know what this resolution is? Because I certainly don't. It's fine, though. It's fine. The game is working. It appears to be streaming okay. So I think we're all right. Let's actually just get into it. Xbox One. I'm not using a controller. Nor do I want to go online. Okay, none of this matters for now. Okay. Here we go. New game. Single player. Honor mode. Failure is not an option. Up the stakes by adding but a single save game to the already highly challenging tactician mode. If your entire party perishes, the save game will be erased, and your quest will be well and truly over. This will be great. Remember that you can only have one honor mode save per profile. When a party member dies, your honor mode save game will be overwritten. Interesting. Okay, I guess we'll find out how this works. I mean, I've played honor mode in Baldur's Gate 3, and I actually found it fairly easy in the grand scheme, but I also know generally how to build a fairly strong Dungeons & Dragons character, like D&D 5e. I have no clue how to build... I'm going to actually move my camera up a smidge. Just a smidge. There we go. I don't really know how to build a character in this game. Why does this woman look so tarted up, for lack of a better descriptor? They certainly made some choices on the default. I don't know how much flexibility I have. All right, let's make some changes here. Excuse me, hello? I don't want to take a screenshot. Get out of here. All points into strength, nothing, nothing else. Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll have jams. Maybe I'll come up with something more interesting than just jams. I also don't know what these classes are. Are these fixed? Okay, so if I customize... Okay, I guess I can customize the class as well. So it looks like I can basically do it... Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of points. There are a lot of different items. We may be here for a hot minute, folks. No points into strength. Unacceptable. We gotta change that. Alright. Yeah, you know what? We'll make this jams. And why don't we pretend this is someone else? Gray. And let's start with jams. AI, what? Free spirit. Okay, we're gonna just leave it as no AI. That's fine.
What can I cook up today?
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
I mean, he's gonna be a warrior, realistically.
Metal and bread welcome in equal measure.
I don't really care about the portrait that much. It's not likely to align that closely with the character portrait. Or with the character. I mean, maybe we can align it with the portrait. Reminds you of Kratos for some odd reason. Okay, where's the hair color? Oh, here it is. And now we just need to make him bald. Is there no bald option? Oh my god. That's actually shocking. How is no hair not an option? That's crazy. Like, the closest we could get is this, I guess, to the portrait, which looks very silly. Okay, let's maybe find something else. You know what? No, we're gonna stick. We'll stick with this, rather with this portrait, and maybe for hair. I guess for hair, we're gonna stick with the weird mohawk. Oh man, we're gonna look real dumb. Underwear. Oh my. Oh, it's gonna be the start underwear, realistically. Okay. Yeah, it's just the top part. Yeah, I think it's the armor reminds me of Kratos, like the red and the white. Not that he really wore a lot of armor, but just something about it kind of speaks of that. What a build of a man. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this. His friggin' biceps are bigger than his head. They're about the size of his legs. That's outrageous. A real hunk of a man. Oh, actually, I gotta... Bear with me one moment. I forgot to actually share that I was live on certain places. Which really isn't a huge deal. Oops. Let's make sure I mute that so we don't get double audio. Let's say that we are live here. Why not? And might as well do it here. And we can do it over here too. What game is this? This is Divinity Original Sin, John 2001. Welcome in. It's kind of like Baldur's Gate, essentially. Baldur's Gate 3. It's made by the same developers as Baldur's Gate 3, Larian. It's the game 2 games before Baldur's Gate 3, effectively. So they put out they have their own game setting called Divinity. It's not the name of the planet or whatever, but just the game series is Divinity. And then in like 2014, I think, they put out Divinity Original Sin, which was quite a big hit. And then Divinity Original Sin 2 came out in like 2019 or something like that and was a massive hit. And then Baldur's Gate 3 was obviously what it was, Game of the Year 2023. Truly an excellent game. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3 or anything like it? Because it's very fun. I also love that their games support cooperative play. Like you can play like multiplayer. I mean, you can play both local and online multiplayer for both, which is just so good. All points into speed. What does speed even do? Speed affects your movement, speed, initiative, and how many action points? Okay. So I don't really know how the combat system works. So action points, that sounds vaguely like the action points from Fallout, like the original Fallouts 1 and 2, in which you had a certain number of action points to determine the types of actions you could take on your turn, the number of attacks, etc., etc. This is, it sounds like kind of how dexterity works in Dungeons and Dragons. Dexterity determines your offense rating with dexterity-based weapons. Strength-based weapons. Okay, I mean, realistically, we're probably going strength. And maybe weapons. Do we want to? No, we want to wield something big. A big old hammer or something. Arrow Thurge. What? Okay, let's drop all these points first of all, and then we'll worry about re-adding them in a sec. But we'll start with two-handed, and maybe we will put... What is this? Saving throws against a bunch of stuff. Okay, shield specialist. Doesn't sound that impactful, but maybe it's good. Movement penalty reduction is decent. +3 armor rating is also maybe nice. I have no idea. Willpower could be good. Improved saving throws on a bunch of CC stuff. Same with bodybuilding, actually. I don't know. I don't know if these... Like, I don't know if these are good to combine or what. Man at Arms sounds like general melee-related stuff. Allows you to learn and use 3 Novice, 0 Adept, and 0 Master skills. Interesting. I have no clue what that means. I mean, I vaguely know what it means, but I don't know what it means in any sort of material term. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Benny Mario. I apologize. I just saw your messages. Can do tree-handed. I don't know what tree-handed means. Edski, am I married? I am married. I am very happily married. We ate tacos for dinner, and it was very nice. All right, see you later, Vanger. Benimaru, again, apologize. The gear ID, the gear ID, the great, can to do tree-handed. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, so I think, you know what, we'll do some man-at-arms, and geomancy sounds like earthbending of some kind, so why don't we put a point in that just for fun. We may or may not be able to respec later. I don't know. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? You know? What's the worst that could happen besides us losing our save entirely permanently? Leadership. Leadership will give boost to party members and friends that can see you. Okay, that sounds important. Actually, maybe he's not a leader. Maybe he's a dummy, and we want somebody else to be the leader. Telekinesis. Interesting. Benimaru, sorry for missing your messages earlier. Apologize that for that rather. Can do tree-handed. I am not tree-handed. I'm only two-handed. I'm not an ent. We're also not sneaky at all, realistically. Maybe we can find somebody to do crafting for us later? I have no idea. Okay, two-handed weapons, armor specialism, man-at-arms, geomancer, and we've got one more point to spend. Could be lucky. We could be lucky. I don't know which of these are good. I'm sorry, you're dyslexic. It's not at all a problem. I'm not dyslexic, but I can't speak very well. Okay, this sounds disingenuous, but sometimes my brain utterly misfires when I'm trying to say something or like remember the name of something. An example of this would be I was trying to remember the word Tupperware, you know, something you put leftover food in, and I called it a food aquarium, and that's just how my brain somehow works sometimes. So we all got problems. It's not a problem. Totally fine. Okay, I don't know what geomancy does either. I don't think we're going to be a scoundrel. Yeah, same, but you can't spell for shit. Yeah. Actually, I have a friend who's not dyslexic, but like basically dyslexic, but for numbers. I don't remember what the situation is or what it's called, but it's effectively dyslexia for math. And it just, you know, she can't keep numbers straight or really kind of process them properly, which I think she finds very frustrating at times. Wait, what the heck are these? How do I, oh, excuse me? What are these? Remove? Oh, I see. Oh, these are the skills. Okay. Increases both the damage of your melee attack and your movement speed at the cost of precision. That sounds good, but also maybe bad early. Because chance to hit minus 20% is probably not ideal. Encourage allies. I don't know what encourage does. Oh, okay. Boost target strength, dexterity, intelligence, constitution. Like we could kind of turn this guy into a paladin type dude. Warm status. Decreases bodybuilding willpower by 2. And what is warm? More chance means more chance to set statuses on targets. Ah, I see. Okay. I don't know that we care about that so much. Enormous fist, smashes, knockdown. Okay, knockdown sounds good. AP cost is much lower. Cooldown is 7 turns instead of 6. Damage dealt depends on your main weapon's damage. So I guess hypothetically this one could potentially do more damage. Oh, but this has a better chance to knock down for 2 turns. I think we take Crushing Fist. Crushing Fist seems decent, just for the CC. Let's actually take a look at Geomancer and see what's here, you know? Okay, we've got Boulder Bash. A boulder comes crashing from the sky, creating an oil surface. Interesting. Ooh, wait a second. Maybe we do Geomancy and Pyrokinetic. Because oil, I mean, oil sounds useful. 15-meter range. Okay, it doesn't mention what the size of the oil surface is. Bless. What does Bless do? Chance to hit is increased. That's also pretty good. Okay, Geomancer. I think we'll stick with Geomancer. Geomancer seems useful. Do you do video gaming? I'm doing it right now, Quincy. I'm doing it right now. Although I'm not actively, we're kind of like in a character setup phase, and I'm learning the system for the first time. I don't really know what I'm doing. Equipment. What? Special. Staff of Magus. This is all very new to me. I've never played Divinity Original Sin before, which is the game that we're playing right now. And I don't know much about how it works. Do I prefer the Xbox or PlayStation controller layout? That's an interesting question. I think... So, I mean, on my PC, I have a Xbox One controller, effectively. Like, that's the original... Where is it? This guy. Right? Like, this is the controller that I use when I'm playing on my computer. But I do have a PS5, which I haven't played in a little while, but I do enjoy it. Like, Demon Souls was an exclusive when the PS5 came out, and I bought it almost just for that, because I love From Software games. If I had to pick between one and the other, it doesn't really matter. I mean, both of them are relatively comfortable. I think I would probably just go with the PC controller, because that's the one I use most frequently, so I'd probably say Xbox. But I can switch between them pretty easily. It's not like a massive preference kind of thing. Okay, we'll take Crushing Fist for the knockdown. We'll take, I think, Boulder Bash, because it'll create an explosion and oil surface. Oh, but it only creates an oil surface where it lands. See, I don't know what the difference is here. Maybe we take Midnight Oil instead of Boulder Bash. Xbox is slightly more comfortable to hold, you think? Yeah, that's totally fair. I know, like, certain hand sizes have more comfort with one or the other as well. Like, I think my wife prefers the PS5 controller over the Xbox controller, just for like both familiarity, and then also I think it just for the size of her hands, it feels a little better. But again, even then, I think she used to play GameCube games when she was a kid, and so she has no problem with like a GameCube controller or any of the Nintendo controllers. All right, last one we're gonna try. maybe we don't take... I was going to say maybe we take pyromancy on this guy. Just so we can combo, but maybe it's not a good idea, you know? Because these skills aren't that useful for us. Ooh, and it needs intelligence. Okay, so intelligence is not going to do us any favors. Do we need intelligence for this? No. Okay, we do for Bless, we don't for the other ones. So I think maybe we don't take... Yeah, we'll take Midnight Oil just for creating some combos, I think, but I don't think that we'll take the pyrokinetic on this guy. Well, maybe we'll give the other character some pyro capabilities to combo with oil, because I'm sure we can light the oil on fire. Yeah, right there. So oil slows characters down and can be set on fire. Perfect. Okay, what else do we got then? Special, we don't care about. Witchcraft. Vampiric Touch. Heal yourself with the life force of someone else. Interesting. Needs intelligence, though. These all need intelligence. Aerothurge needs intelligence. Teleportation. Cool. These all need intelligence. Hydrosophist. Also, for the most part, needs intelligence. First aid. Ranged power stance. Okay, we probably don't care about those too much. We could take Encourage, although I don't know how much of a benefit that really provides. And I also don't know if melee power stance is any good. I don't know what we're doing, folks, but it's okay. Look, we could just take... What is this? Temporary perception bonus I don't really care about. Burning Touch. My cat is just wailing in the background. A goober. Okay, we will increase our strength, because I think we need that for, yeah, man-at-arms skills and how much you can carry. And strength-based weapons. So we'll put 2 into strength, just because we can. Maybe we'll put 1 into speed, so we have more action points to spend. We probably want something in Constitution to survive longer. Buddy, what is going on? He's just freaking out over there. Influences your defense rating. We maybe just ignore that in favor of just flat armor. Intelligence improves elemental and witchcraft spells and your offense rating with intelligence-based weapons. We're probably not going to mess around with that too much. Maybe we take another strength? I don't know. Sure. What could go wrong? We still have 1 more point left. Ooh, wait, actually, let's see if this changes what we can take from pyrokinetic. It doesn't. Okay, that's fine. So let's drop pyrokinetic. John the John giving us a follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. If you have any suggestions, if you've played this game before, if you know what you're doing and I don't, then I wouldn't mind any advice in this character building portion. But yeah, we have fun here. Let's see. I don't think we take single-handed. We'll stick with two-handed. We could take bodybuilding. So we have Man-at-Arms and Geomancer. Oh, shoot. I wanted to look at Scoundrel. Lacerate. Oh, this is all dex-based, though. Okay, we're not going to take that because we don't have dex. The low intelligence is going to hurt us if we try to use any of this stuff. Like, I guess we could put a point into intelligence and maybe that would make it better. Let's actually see what the impact is. I know this is taking a while. I just want to make sure I'm understanding what I'm actually doing here. Ooh, okay. So our intelligence needs to be at least 8, I think, for us to not have a penalty for casting some of these spells. So I don't think I want to bother with that. We could also just take another man-at-arms skill, which is probably what we're going to do. This would set the warm status, which I think makes folks take more damage from fire. Or more, no, they're more likely to take status effects, I think it was. Set struck by divine light. I have no clue what that means. Encourage is just like a flat boost for 3 turns, which is decent. You know what? Whatever. Let's just take power stance and see what happens. And then we have one more point left to spend. Improves your offense rating. Like, we could just take that for the damage. I don't know if that's actually worth it, though. Because I have no idea how much of an impact some of this stuff has. Boy. We're not sneaking. Maybe we just take bodybuilding? Or maybe willpower. What's more likely to be crippling for us? I mean, they're both pretty bad, truthfully. Okay, let's take willpower, because, you know, maybe strength will help with some of this stuff. Or maybe it's constitution. I don't know. Whatever. We spent all... Oh, shoot. I forgot about these talents. Oh, my God. There's so many. Bully boosts non-magical attacks by 50% against opponents with slowed, crippled, and knocked down. Okay, I think we're going to take that, because we kind of want to be knocking dudes down. Which we can do with good crushing fist. Elemental affinity lowers the action point cost of spell. No, we're not going to be casting too many of those. Grants you immunity to fear, but you can no longer flee from combat. That may be hugely problematic. Sorry, V Gibbs. I just saw your message. This is Divinity Original Sin, the first original sin. There are 2. It's like a CRPG, like a turn-based CRPG, similar to Baldur's Gate 3, as an example. And I'm taking so long in the character building portion because I have no idea what I'm doing. And we're playing on the hardest difficulty, which should be horrific. It will be fun. Okay, we're not backstabbing. 5-star diner. Okay. Know-it-all. Decreases attitude towards you by 20, but gives you an extra point of intelligence. That's funny. Leech heals you when you're standing in blood. Lone wolf. No, okay, we're not doing lone wolf because we have a companion already. My precious. Opportunist. Gives you the opportunity to perform attacks of opportunity. That's interesting. Let's maybe add that for now, but we might remove it. Ooh, I like Pet Pal because I like animals. No, we're not a politician. Politician gives you 2 bonus points of charisma, but you lose a point of intelligence. That's actually hilarious. That's such a like wild shot towards politicians being dumb. That's funny. Slingshot. It's 5-meter distance grenade throws. Stench. Thick skin. Gives you extra armor equal to your man-at-arms ability plus 5. Reduces the duration of statuses that have bodybuilding save. Increases your turn action points and maximum action points by 2 when you're hurt. Oh man, there's so many. What? Oh. I guess we can pick talents as we level up. Interesting. Okay, I think we stick with these 2 because, you know, the idea is this guy will be like right up in the mix. Maybe we take something other than Midnight Oil. The main reason I grabbed Boulder Midnight Oil is because it has a lower AP cost, but it might be better to take the Boulder Bash, truthfully. Although Bless is not bad either. 5 turns of Bless but has a chance to fail. Summon Spider is not that enticing, although maybe it would be good to have a summon. Maybe we just take Boulder Bash instead of Midnight Oil, you know? Okay, let's go with this. You know, the worst that happens, or the worst that can happen, is that we die permanently and have to start over. Also, we're not a Shadow Blade. I don't know why it's sticking with us. We totally changed it. I'm afraid to click left or right here because... Oh, I feel like I kind of have to now, though. Oh, boy. Okay, that's fine. I want to just make sure we have the right equipment. Oh, this is actually kind of almost exactly our build. Speed, Constitution, Strength. Oh, but they took Battering Ram, Cure Wounds, and Encourage. What was Fighter? Does he have... Oh, he's single-handed. We don't care about that. Okay, I think we're basically going with Knight, effectively, right? Oh, he has Opportunist as well. And Water Rush. Okay. What did I have instead of Water Rush? I had something else. Wasn't Courageous. Oh, was it Bully? Oh, yeah, I had Bully. Okay. Two-handed, Armor Specialist, Bodybuilding, Man-at-Arms. Maybe we just leave Geomancy to somebody else. Okay, I mean, we'll go with Leadership. This is fine. This is basically what we had already anyways. Although I don't know if I want Battering Ram. Although it rushes. That's actually pretty nice. Because it hits enemies along the path. This is probably the better option anyway. Encourage boosts stats by 1. That's fine. I have no idea if Cure Wounds is good or not, to be honest. Oh, it is a Man-at-Arms spell. I didn't even realize that. I guess we'll stick with that. And maybe instead of Encourage... Can we even take... Yeah, we can. We can't do that. Alright, I think we're going to drop... Do I drop Leadership? No, we'll drop Bodybuilding for Geomancer. That seems fine. Alrighty. That seems a little better. I think we're going to stick with this. And then we have Gray, and we're going to make them do something. I don't know. They're going to be more ranged, I think. Enchanter, enemies are more toys than threats. Ooh, that's interesting. Teleportation, Bitter Cold, Freezing Touch. I do like the sound of this, although, oh god, I hate this character design. Like, what is this? His face is outrageous. Like, that's more natural. Oh, the thick eyebrows. We'll go with this. Let's see, what other hair options do we have? We got a bun. The Jams. Hey, how you doing, Seamus? How you doing? We're playing Divinity Original Sin. I'm full on deep dish. Yeah, that's fair. That pizza looked outrageous. And now at a concert. Hot damn. Who's playing? Oops. Have a fun stream? Damn straight. You know I will. The Princess Leia buns. I'm going the wrong direction here, but that's okay. All right, we'll go with this. Yeah, thanks very much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Have a good time at the concert. Don't jump around too much or you'll vomit. Wow, these are very, very vibrant shades of different colors. I wasn't expecting that. We'll go blonde. Why not? Okay.
Perhaps I can detonate that explosive from a distance.
That would be nice.
I see a trap nearby.
Sure, we'll go with that. Okay, going back to the build. What options do we have? So she's not a fighter. Inquisitor. What is this? Pyrokinetic, Aerothurge. So I think we do want pyrokinetic. That's definitely a factor because we want to be able to set the oil on fire. Far Out Man is probably a good idea. And Stench. I don't know if we want Stench because we kind of need somebody to be like the face of the party. So this may not be ideal. Shadowblade, nah. We do want... Okay, Witch. What does Witch have? Charisma, Lore Master, Geomancer. Okay, we'll drop Geomancer. Willpower. This is kind of what we're looking for. Oath of Desecration. Good lord. Damage of target increases by 40%. Holy. Okay, so I think we'll stick with Witchcraft, but instead of Geomancer, we'll take Pyrokinetic. And maybe instead of Willpower, we take Hydrosophist. Because I think I saw some stuff related to healing in Hydrosophist. Although we also had... what do you call it? We also had the Bandage or Cure Wounds here. Heals 20... Wait, what's the difference? Oh, just... Okay, they both heal HP. This is a 4-turn cooldown. Duration 2 turns. Duration 2 turns. Heal 17 on a target for 3 turns. I don't know why it's saying both 3 turns and 2 turns, but that's okay. Rain is sending some status stuff. Avatar Frost is... Okay. Gives you water resistance. That's pretty bad. Maybe we take Regeneration. I'm thinking about this one. We definitely want to take something here, though. Either Flare or Burning Touch. I think it's going to be Flare just for the distance. Yeah. This is fire damage. 100% chance to set the burning status. That was nice. Because this can't set the burning status. Warm makes the target a bit less resistant to fire spells, but more resistant to water spells. That's fine. Can burn targets that are already warm. Okay, so if you hit something twice, can target terrain to create fire surface. Burn ooze or oil. Okay, I think we take Flare. Oath of Desecration would be nice for giving Jams a higher damage for 3 turns. What is Malediction? Curse lowers the target chance to hit by 30 and lowers the target's damage by 50. Ooh, that's also really good. And what's the cooldown? 5-turn cooldown versus a 9-turn cooldown. I think doing more damage faster is probably the way to go. And we have 1 from each. Plus we have Charisma. And Lore Master. Yeah, okay. This is what we're going to go with. And then what do we have? We've got Perception, Speed, and Intelligence. That all seems fine. Okay. We're going to go with this. You sure you're done? Yes. All right. Here we go, folks. We're finally into it.
Sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever source appears, hunters follow.
Cassio 2.0. Who's that? Cheese Gobbler 991. Welcome in, Cheese Gobbler.
Rise and shine,
I'm also a fan of cheese.
the captain wants you up on deck.
It's a very rustic looking man.
We're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off at the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, source hunters.
Okay. So we're investigating a murder. That's interesting. I don't know what Enhanced Edition has changed. So I'm just gonna not acknowledge it beyond that. Middlemost, okay, it's fine. Of course, we start on a beach. Okay, can I like? Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. Guess that we can go into like melee mode essentially, or combat mode. Can I highlight stuff? All filters are on by default. I don't know what that means. Okay, click to move. That's all fine and dandy. I keep accidentally turning on combat mode. Oh, okay. So it's hold Alt to highlight. All right. Sure, we'll take the broad skull. Why not?
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least
It's-
the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
I kind of like that there's chatter between your party members, even though they're both player created. Also, what are we going to need these shells for? I have no clue. Am I going to hoard them? Yes. I don't want to go up there yet. I don't know what's up there. Excuse me? Well, okay, I guess we just pick up the whole... Oh. Nice scroll right off the bat. Apparently we picked up a whole chest. I don't know what is in it. Rain scroll.
That's a corpse. What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
It might do. Traveler's Journal. By the looks of it, this book took a tumble down some cliffs. Yeah, no kidding. Junar 21. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly, so before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down to the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. Oh, no. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Okay, Icarus. Wait, what? Why is...
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Okay, so I guess my party members can converse with one another. That's interesting. Well, great deeds require occasional leap of faith. I myself... No! Pure madness.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive.
Does Jams agree? Yes, I think in this case he does.
Agreed. Call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind.
Like, I don't mind potentially believing that you've been granted the power to fly, but maybe test it in a way that is less detrimental to your health. You know? Some people just are not very good at constructing a well-crafted scientific experiment. Okay, I think we went down here already. Wait, how do we get over here? Can we? Okay, I guess there's another path. Okay, let's go over this way. We also have this map. Wait, what? Waypoint shrine. Did we? I didn't see a shrine. Oh, it's up the cliff. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, let's ignore that for now because we can't get up there. That I'm aware of. I wonder if there's a way I can control our party. Here it is. Okay, let's do that maybe. Can I swap the two? Because I kind of want James out in front. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this for now. Single party file. Single file line.
How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
So you say. Madam Conduit. I don't know what a conduit is.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
Cool. Wow, there's more than I was thinking there would be. Very good. Okay, she's going first, which is unfortunate. I kind of wish she could delay her turn. We don't want to use these scrolls at the moment. So maybe we just do this and power him up. And then I don't attack. If I go over here. Okay, they're not going to do an attack of opportunity, I think, which is good. Maybe we just go attack. Excuse me, attack this guy. For lack of something better to do. I also wouldn't mind. Oh my god. Cursed Lieutenant. Okay, let's just attack this guy. Alright, we did a decent chunk of damage. No, why are you attacking her? Ow. Oh, that's not good. Well, we are perhaps not in the best position as of now. Okay. This guy took a good chunk of damage, but he's currently... Our friend here is poisoned. So maybe we regenerate. And then retreat. And maybe... Can we charge all the way here? We can. Okay, but if I move a smidge over, how much does this cost? This costs a little bit. Okay. I could potentially move 1 point over like this. And then do this, and I'll hit all of them. Nice, okay. Okay, it wettened them, but it didn't actually knock them over. That's unfortunate. But he is, I think... he's healing for 2 turns, which should counteract the poisoned. So maybe we just leave it there. I think it carries over? Yeah, preserve 1. Okay, good. Now, we are in the midst of all this nonsense, being attacked by a bunch of different folks. So, I don't know. Maybe, can I light poison? Can explode some clouds. Okay, why don't we try... exploding this cloud. I don't know if it's going to work. I feel like I maybe should be attacking this guy instead. Oh my god, it did explode big time. Okay. Hell yeah. These guys are not dead. Okay, that's okay. Now I don't think we can attack because it costs at least 3 probably to attack. We could drop a boulder on these guys. And that would probably kill them both. Maybe we do this. Hell yeah. Okay. And then we'll move a little closer. And then we only have the 2 guys left to deal with. I think we're doing okay. I am healing still from some of this stuff. Launch a magic missile. He's not taking very much damage. Wait, did you not explode? What are you doing? Let's, I guess, just back up a bit. Actually, we'll do this first. Okay. And then I think retreat. Okay, cool. From here, I think we just attack this guy. Now, if we get attack again, that would be nice. If I didn't move last turn, I might have been able to attack, because it looks like it still costs 4 AP to swing, which is good to know for next time. Stop shooting the lady, please. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, that's all I got. Alright, that's fine. Hell yeah, okay. And I'm just going to get closer. I'm not going to be able to actually get into range of this guy. But that's fine. He'll take the hit. Hell yeah. Oh, shoot. Did I miss entirely? Yep. Awesome. Love that. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe that targeted the ground. That's devastating. We'll heal instead. That's okay. Misclicks happen. I'm not that broken up about it. Are you going to attack? No, you can't. Very good. Where are you running? Stop that.
Good as a new penny.
Okay, here we go. This should finish it off. Nice. Easy.
Something about escaping with a stone. Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine.
Okay, I guess we'll take the fighting knife. Might as well. Some gold. I don't think there's anything... Oh, can we... Wait, can we loot the cursed servant? Maybe? No. Okay, there's no, like, remnants or anything. That's a shame. Would have been nice. Oh, access the optional tutorial area by entering the dungeon behind me. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Actually, I should save.
Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb, see what answers it might reveal.
I think Gray is more by the books.
Until we're briefed on our intended investigation, every wasted moment is an outright defiance of our orders.
Okay, we got some broken vases.
This seems to be broken.
A little rat. Man, I wish we could talk with a rat. I bet you anything that if we could speak with rats, it would have something to say to us. Something useful. Okay, we have an oil flask. I don't see anything like a key around, but maybe there is somewhere. What is this? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, there's no key, it seems. Can I bash it open? Yes. Did that break stuff? I do not know. Whatever. That's okay. How do I look at my inventory, actually? Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn off the helmet because we're about to put on a stupid-looking cloth cap. And that is fine. Oh, okay. So we did find this backpack. There's nothing in it. Okay. What about in here? Zandalor's trunks. What? Your grandmother always did advise you to buy underpants that breathe? Excuse me? What? Oh, this was the backpack we found. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. There's lots of good stuff in here. I think what we'll do is... Rift Oglers. What? Lucky Charm, Sight, Hearing, Movement, Immunity to Blind. Use them on the regular world and you'll just be shrouded in the darkness, but the exceedingly rare material they're made out of palmerite just so happens to have a powerful side effect. Luck. Interesting. I have no clue what this is for. Maybe we'll find it. Cotton candy dye. What? What is this? Okay. I think what we'll do... We'll keep that. I think maybe we give this to Jams just because he can hold more. Maybe we send a bunch of stuff his way. What is this? Orders. We should read this. Source Hunters, your orders are to investigate the recent murder of Counselor Jake and inspect the city of Syceal for evidence of source magic. Your liaison in Syceal will be a wizard called Arhu, who is anxiously awaiting your arrival. Due to the nature of your mission, we've put at your disposal some of the most powerful spells and magics known to the Order, but treat them with caution and tread with care. Scrolls such as these are very rare. We'd advise you not to blow through your entire arsenal at once. Good luck and Godspeed. Signed, Captain Watrous. Sure. Okay, we'll keep the potion on that. Maybe we'll give the skull and the trunks. What was in here? Anything? No. Okay. This is Golden Grail. What? Once an alchemist's simple bronze chalice, this grail was in just the right place at the right time when its owner mastered the art of transmuting base metals. He charmed the grail with the power to transform basic clothing and armors from simple cloth and steel to lavish gold, and he never ran out of cash again. Okay. Sure. I'm going to put all this stuff in the backpack just to keep it out of the way. Maybe we'll give the gold to James as well, because it might be heavy. Okay, that's fine. Water balloon. Okay, we'll give her an oil flask and a water balloon probably, because she'll be more likely to be able to do something with it. I guess we'll leave that with him. Let's just combine the back. Actually, you know what? We'll open this up. Take out the backpack. Maybe we'll put valuables in there? I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't really know what I'm doing. Fighting knife. Can we give this to her? No. Would we even want to? Probably not. We're going to put stuff like shells in here, I think. Oh. Okay. And we'll put that back in there. Did I put other stuff in here? No, I think I put them in her backpack. Okay. I don't know. None of this really matters that much, I don't think. Firestorm grenade. Okay, so we might as well keep that on him just so that he has a way to burn his own oil, so to speak. And then from here, I guess we can cast this on... Where is James, actually? Oh, he's right there. So it's nice that we can heal out of combat with the regeneration. That's quite handy. Mikey, how you doing, my man? We're playing... Oh, God. Oh, gods. Hello. Struggling. We're playing Divinity Original Sin. It is thus far very good. And let's do this. I think this should work. Hey, there we go. You've only played 2 and you've never beaten it? Yeah, totally fair. I haven't played 2 either. I've owned it for years and I've just never played it. But I've wanted to play them for a long time, and so I figured I'd take the opportunity. What were you up to earlier? You playing Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. I don't think I've ever played any of the Devil May Cry games, interestingly. Which is weird because I like character action games. I've played Bayonetta. Ooh, Fuse. Played a lot of Bayonetta. You've only ever played 2 and you've never... Oh, that was for Divinity. Gotcha. Ooh. I am such a loot goblin, man. Played it yesterday. Okay, gotcha. DMC is awesome. Nice. It was one of those things. I think I didn't have a PlayStation 2 when it was like when Devil May Cry came out and was popular, so I never really had the opportunity to like get into it, kind of thing. Oops, wait, why don't I want to pick that up? Come on, there we go. But yeah, it's the games look so flashy and fun. Pretty sure there's a connection between Bayonetta and DMC. I don't know if a guy who worked on one or the other. You might be right. I'm trying to remember. Wait, can I not just like move this? Oops, I didn't mean to ungroup. What is? Oh no. Oh no. Can I group now? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm sure that there's probably some pedigree shared between the two. I don't know what it would be exactly, but I would not be at all surprised if that was the case. Because Bayonetta is platinum, I believe. Driving a tank. The guys who did Bayonetta made a platinum games, a bunch of ex-Capcom guys. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because Kamiya, I believe, was one of the lead directors at Platinum Games for a long time. But he came from Capcom after working in Clover Studios, I believe. And they put out games like Okami and The Wonderful 101, I believe. But maybe he worked on Devil May Cry beforehand as well. It wouldn't surprise me because there's a lot of like character action DNA mixed into some of those games. Okay, that's an explosive mine. I don't know that I want to futz with that. Let's move you guys back here. Why are you slow walking now? Excuse me? Okay, it's just the distance moved. Gotcha. Can I throw it? I can. Oh shoot, I should have looked at what was in those before I threw it, but oh well. It's gone now. You knew there was a connection, but didn't know exactly what it was. Yeah, totally get it. We have another little rat friend over there. I don't think they're going to want to talk to us. Okay, what are we doing even? Why are we here? Broken vase, another vase, lots of rats. Ooh, a chest. Hello. Tomb chest key. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to pick up the whole chest. Wow, I am flubbing these controls. Let's put you back down. Can I open you? Okay, we did get the key from that. Okay, gotcha. We'll grab that stuff. Take a look at the vase. Smoke grenade. Looked in there already. Okay. Oh man, I can foresee this just based on how Baldur's Gate 3 plays. I can see this being, because my understanding is this is like a slightly more in-depth combat system. I could see it going pretty hard. Guess we'll find out. Where did I put the chest? No, the staff. Okay, old wooden water staff or the earth staff. I think it's just earth damage versus water damage, if I had to take a wild guess. Yeah. Looking into it more, Clover developed Devil May Cry 1 and then branched off into Platinum. Okay, gotcha. You love DMC and cracked that by any means, but you can hit some tricks. Nice. I dig it. I guess I can switch back and forth between the two if I need a particular type of elemental damage effect in some capacity or another. But yeah, like character action games, I haven't played that many of, but the ones that I have played, I do enjoy because there's like some shared DNA with fighting games to a degree, with the more intricate combos and juggling and such, which has always tickled my brain in the right ways. Adventurous Field Guide. Not that I'm amazing at fighting games either. I'm certainly not anymore. I'm a washed old man. I don't have the reflexes to keep up with fighting games anymore. The Adventurer's Field Guide. Some craftsmen can literally work magic by gluing two simple sticks together. I guess it requires some real experience and some good luck. Too often, I've found their failures in the trash barrel outside. Okay, excuse me, I learned how to make an elemental staff? Sure. DMC 3 and beyond are super combo heavy? Yeah, hell yeah. And yeah, I think a lot of that is, shows up in Bayonetta as well. Even some Metroidvanias are kind of like that, depending on the intensity of the combat system. I still haven't played Silk Song, although it's very high up on my list. And what's the other one I wanted to play? Nine Souls. I've heard Nine Souls is really excellent. And it's kind of like a Metroidvania crossed with Sekiro in terms of the parrying gameplay. So that's something I'm very interested in as well. Seen some of the high combos in DMC 345, and it's like throwing gang signs in your controller. Oh, man. That's funny. Zero clue how people do it. Yeah. Certainly it requires some hand dexterity that seems eldritch. I do not have the alien anatomy required to perform combos like that. Frame perfect inputs? Oh, forget it. I don't have the patience or reflexes for that anymore. I played a bunch of fighting games when I was like in my teens and early 20s and enjoyed it, but like the amount of time investment that it requires to focus on one game to be like good, I don't have the time. I've got too many games I want to play. Like to do a perfect judgment cut with Virgil, you need to do 4 frame perfect inputs in a row. No, thank you. No, thank you. What is the payoff for something like that? Is it very high, as you would hope, or is it not that great at the end of the day? Okay, I guess we can pick this lock, assuming I don't utterly flub it. Cool. An aged robe. Is it good? It's better. Sure. Especially DMC 4. So much of the game was built around Nero's combo, so juggling with Dante's frame canceling into Royal Guard. Oh no. Very little payoff unless you want to stunt on people. Alright, so it's for the YouTube videos, is what you're saying. It's cool looking, that's the payoff. Yep. Which to be fair, that's like a pretty high payment, depending on, the people you run with. I still haven't played Bayonetta 3, actually. I've been meaning to. Wait, is there... Okay, there's got to be a way to open this up, right? Like, what is this? Is there a secret I missed?
I've spotted something.
There was. Okay, we're both full health, so I think we're doing okay. And I should make sure he goes up front, because otherwise we're going to get toasted by something. Unexpectedly, I'm sure. What's going on? Oh, I got to open the door. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, it's locked. Are you sure it's locked?
Made short work of that door.
It's not locked.
I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So I gotta be aware of that, I suppose. Durability. Oh, it's still 71 to 80. That's not too bad. Underrated character action game, Dante's Inferno. Oh, man. I remember... I think I actually played a portion of that game. I don't think I played a lot of it, but I do remember futzing around in a game like that. Actually, funny... Okay, where is it? Should I stand up and show it to you guys? Do I want to do that right now? I think I will. Okay, bear with me. Give me 1 second. I just got a board game in, which I know is not related to the video games or streaming, but critically, the board game is called Dante, and it's thematically like a board game about boss battling through hell. But the the box is enormous. 1 sec. Yeah, so that's the box. It's big. The art is rad as hell too. Anyway, I'm not gonna. I haven't even unboxed it yet. Really, it arrived yesterday, and it the postman came to the house, and not, I wasn't home, my wife wasn't home, and he comes, like, I don't even begrudge him of it. He comes with the missed you can pick up your package later thing, because this is like a 40-pound box. It's like he didn't want to bring it from the van, which is totally fair. So he comes up with the thing, knocks. In his defense, like, he waited around for 45 seconds to a minute. He's a good dude, actually. I love our postal worker. But we weren't home, so we just left the notice, and I had to go, like, get a cab for it. It was crazy. I had to do that a couple times, actually. Some of the board games that I've received over the years have been freaking enormous, and for better or for worse, I mean, I love having them. They're rad as hell objects to own, but I also don't have the time to play a lot of them as much as I'd like. I gotta fix that. Fortunately, I'm off for the holidays for the next 2 weeks, so y'all know I'm going to be playing a boatload of video games and board games, as well as doing the standard family stuff. It's gonna be good times. Have an ungodly amount of miniatures to paint build. Oh, yep, feel that. Feel that. I've got a huge pile of plastic on the other end of the table, like sprues that I haven't clipped out yet for this board game that I have called Kingdom Death Monster. The minis are all so gorgeous. I think you would probably think they're pretty rad. Mikey, look up Kingdom Death Monster and take a look at the monster miniatures, like the bosses. They're so intricate and so cool. Lots of body horror stuff. Gotta finish painting some knights, Grey Knights and Kriegsmen. Yep. It's the eternal struggle, right? The eternal struggle. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I can't... Oh, I'm selecting the right person. I just physically can't pick up this barrel. That's not good. Got some Emperor children to paint with your little flamboyant gentleman. Hell yeah. That's funny. Okay, there's a barrel here. Let's maybe smash this barrel. Okay, that helped a bit. We're just not strong enough to deal with some of this. These barrels are just too heavy. Nice. Okay. Coal basket. What? No, turn that off. It doesn't need to be on. Waiting to cop some noise marines or some trench crusader figures. Hell yeah. I've got a couple. Oh, okay. I thought I was about to walk on a pressure plate. I've got a couple of. Oh, there is a trap. Okay, let's. No, come back down this way. Come on. I think we're gonna ungroup here because I don't want her to blow up by accident. Well, the Christmas battle box came with Fulgrim and Noise Marines. Nice. Okay, is this going to explode? It didn't? I don't think... I mean, it didn't explode, but I don't think it went off. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay, we gotta find a key. I don't have that many Warhammer miniatures. I got a couple that I bought as just kind of one-off kits, just to futz about with to paint. I was way too scared to actually put paint down on any of the Kingdom Death minis that I have because I want them to be perfect. Which of course has meant that I've literally never painted them because I've been too scared. One of these days I will paint them and, you know, it'll be good. Okay, there's a chest back here. If we blow this up, it'll be fine. Okay, nothing got damaged from what I can tell, so I think we're good. I just want to make sure we don't, you know, blow up any of our chests or whatever. That would be annoying. Ooh, some orange juice. Delightful. I know what I'm having for breakfast. A broom. I am such a loot goblin. This is going to be a problem for me. Metal temple door key. Sure. I'm not even... Like, a lot of people like orange juice as a, you know, a breakfast drink. I'm not really a big juice guy in general. Like, give me some coffee and I'll be happy. Give me some water. Oh, I can go fishing? Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Something about orange juice just doesn't do it for me. Can I go fishing? Can I fish? I don't think I can go fishing. I don't know. Whatever. Let's put the sword back on before I get into combat with the fishing rod. That would be probably not ideal. If you blow up a chest, the loot just falls out. You don't have to worry about lost loot. Oh, okay. Good comms. Thanks, driving a tank. Appreciate that. Unironically, cranberry juice slaps. Yo, I fully respect that. I like orange juice for me is, I don't know how to describe it other than like it. How do I even describe the feeling that I have about it? It's like it's too fluffy. Like it doesn't have enough bite. Cranberry juice, like just pure cranberry juice, has that nice bitterness to it, like an acidic bitterness along with like a nice subtle sweetness, which I really enjoy. Actually, it's the reason I love grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice is probably my favorite juice. Just because it has this complex bitterness to it. It's not like, I don't know, something about orange juice is just kind of flat for my tastes. Which, you know, anybody who likes grapefruit juice or orange juice, that's totally fine. I'm going to yuck your yum, but just something about it is not my jam. Can I even get over here? Nope. Okay, very good. Don't walk in the fire. Find my turf. Oh my god, I can't speak. Find your teeth hurting with OJ. Love it once in a while, but OJ is just too much sometimes. Hell yeah, yep. That's exactly my opinion. Like I'll certainly drink it once in a while if it's available, but I don't seek it out by any stretch. What is down here? Okay, poison, sure. More lockpicks. We'll definitely take those. And then that chest, where was it actually? Was it just up the way back here? I think it was. Can we not walk through the fire though, please? Okay, good enough. No, it's up here. I think we should... Wait, what is this? No, it's a coal basket. I think we should be able to lockpick this, theoretically, and get the goodies. Or we could have, I suppose, smashed it, but... Ooh. Oh. Outdated short sword. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Or some cloth scraps. I don't know if we can just craft... Okay, talents, sure. Okay, yep. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. We can just combine ingredients. Okay. Can I combine cloth scraps with anything useful? Oh, we do have recipes, though. Flour and water, or potentially a pair of branches can make whatever that other thing was. I think a staff of some kind. Ooh, a skeleton. We'll take his bones. Why not? There was a key here the whole time. Oh my god. How did I miss that? That's so stupid. Or, well, it's not stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, I think we're probably doing okay. Don't really know where we're going through here, but that's fine. Some more goodies. No, no goodies for us. Shame. Oh. That seems not great to walk on.
What's this I've spotted?
I guess we'll grab that. Actually, you know what? We should give that to our boy. Because he's not going to be able to cast that on his own. Oh, okay. I know what we have to do. Not with her. With him. There we go. Nice. I think there's stuff like this in Baldur's Gate 3. If I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong.
I've spotted something.
Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, this game really rewards thinking outside the box on stuff. You really have to break open a lot of gaming convention. Like if there's a locked door, you can probably break it down or burn it down. Ooh. Combining elements is super rewarding in and out of combat. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like so I mean, so much of the stuff has kind of exploded when I wasn't expecting it to. So we can definitely take advantage of that. What did I just pick up? It wasn't this. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. Yeah, it's not really anything useful for now, anyway. Yeah, this is why I like Larian's games, at least of what I've played, which is admittedly mostly just Baldur's Gate 3.
I think I hear voices downstairs.
Hmm?
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
My robes are soaked. Oh, okay, so we're going to light them on fire, is what I'm hearing.
Broken.
Okay. She's going to torch these poor little guys. How much do I need, though? I need 5. Okay, so we'll just walk up a smidge.
I feel I'm
And then
better keep my weapon ready.
we'll wait for the rat to get out of there. Come on, buddy. Out of the way. I don't want to torch you. No? Okay, you're good. Stay there. Don't die. No! The rat! Oh, I feel bad. Okay, he's still running around. He's okay. He's okay, folks. He's okay. Probably.
Face the unending
He's
dark.
probably fine. Okay, can we charge this guy? I think we can. Is this burning, though? It looks like it is still burning. I'm sure that I probably don't want to walk on it. So let's do this instead. Wait, did that guy get missed? Come on. Nice. Okay, he's toast. This guy is also toast. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Oh, the rat. No. Sorry, buddy. That was not my intention when I lit the place up. He didn't deserve that. Poor little guy. I wish that we could talk to animals. That's I know that there's a perk that allows you to do that. Maybe I'll have Gray pick up that perk at some point, because I think it could be very interesting based on how speaking with animals worked in Baldur's Gate 3. Lots of shenanigans. But yeah, I don't know anything about the game driving a tank in terms of the various combos and like how to build a character. But I did notice that the earth stuff allows you to create some oil. So, you know, we spec'd into getting some oil and some fire just so we have that combo. The poison and fire is something I'll have to look into as well. Would strongly recommend it. What was that? Was that in regards to? The strong recommendation? Do I? Okay, here's a boss. No, it's empty. Shame. Oh, the talk to animals perk. Yeah. I mean, I loved the conversations you were able to have in Baldur's Gate 3. It just, I don't know. The fact that it's a completely missable set of options is just so fun. What is over here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we came down from there. Gotcha. Okay. I think this looks pretty obvious. We're just going to have her go hang out here. Easy enough. Now, if I get... Okay, I see. So, this is where we go over here. And we're just going to do that. Now, is there anything over here? Actually, I guess we can just do the same thing for this, can't we? Silly. There we go. Easy enough if I put my mind to it for about a half second. Don't want a backseat. I feel like finding the elemental combos is fun, like going from freezing some guy, socking them to lighting them on fire, and blowing them up with a poison dart. That's funny. No, don't worry about backseating too much. You're good. I mean, to be clear, I do want to discover that sort of stuff on my own, but like you haven't done so at all yet. We're just kind of talking things out. Oh my god, there's so much loot here. Cooking pot. Arrow shafts. Rubbish? What are you talking about, buddy? Have a little bit more faith in what we're picking up. Got some goodies. Okay, we gotta be excuse me, coming up on the end of this dungeon, right? Seems likely. Okay, let's move. Can we just like move this over here? Yeet that onto there. No? Am I missing something? Okay, is it just not... Maybe it's not heavy enough? Guess it's not heavy enough, if I had to guess. But, can we solve that by finding more garbage to throw onto it? Possibly. If not, that's fun. Oh, I can stack them. That's funny. Okay, it doesn't seem like we can actually do stuff like that. Maybe we can. I just need something heavier than I got, but that's okay. What? No, buddy, through here. There you go. Oh. Save successful. Okay, there's got to be a boss encounter coming up. Anything? No, okay, there's nothing. Oh, there it is. That seems... Can we just run? I guess we can if we wanted to. That's funny. Rage Quinn?
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it?
I think it's this cult, folks. I met a trio of strange cult-like figures before the entrance of this tomb. They seemed to have a precious stone in their possession.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver.
Oh, whatever, Rage
The
Quinn.
bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly.
Nerd.
In life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
So judgy.
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
Whatever, man.
Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Okay. Oh, there's some lads. Very good. Okay, what do we want to do first? I wish he had gone second, truthfully, but that's okay. Okay, I think what we do is we cast Oath of Desecration first on Jams.
My power is your power.
And then maybe we just do a regular old Staff of Magus on... Let's try to focus down this schmucks first, I think. Okay, that was decent damage. And then you can just kind of hang out. Ow. My bones. Okay, that costs 3 AP. How much does Battering Ram cost? It costs 4. Okay, good. Good. Let's go here. Although, wait, is that going to be an attack of opportunity? It might be. I think we risk it. Ow. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, this is still what we wanted to do. And then we can charge through them both. Nice. So he's dead. He's knocked down. And that is okay. Whoa! That was rude. Okay, let's drop it on both of these guys. Now they're all nice and greased up. And I will just end my turn. Okay, thank God for the miss. No, stay in the oil. Oh, you chud. Is he oiled up? He is still. Okay, that's good at least. I kind of want him to perish. Oh, but the oil didn't light on fire because he wasn't warm yet. Okay, I think I understand. Anyway, it's fine. These guys are kind of toast.
Death never dies, fool.
Wait, what? Excuse me. Hello.
1,000 forms, rules all.
I didn't realize he was a ghost. I maybe should have been paying attention. Oh well. Let's take this guy first, just so we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
And then end our turn. We're not really in that much danger at this point in time, so I think we just attack him. Oh yeah, he's toast. I mean, admittedly, this is the tutorial. It's not like this was going to be very dangerous, even on heroic, but anyway. Nice. Two-handed practice sword. Why is the two-handed practice sword better than the current sword that we're using? Much better, too. +1 due to level difference. Oh, okay, I see. Requires level 2. Gotcha. Okay, we probably won't use that yet just because we don't want to spend the extra AP every round. But that is good to know. And then we might as well heal, I suppose. Nice. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. I mean, for an early boss fight, that was fun. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, wait, what's this?
Here lies Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying.
Oh, Larian, your writing is very silly. Now, where the heck are we, is my next question. Okay, we're outside. Oh, there's people talking. Single malt my... Wait, why is this even... There we go. That's better. Single malt my stubbly arse. You've been had by one of them smooth talking salesmen again. Come, give here before I sober up. Oh, boy. Okay, we've got some drunkards, it seems. We'll leave them well enough alone for the time being. I think this is... Yeah, this is where we went in. I do want to go down and explore the rest of the shoreline. Because we saw some more shells that we can pick up, which again, I have no clue if they're going to be useful for anything, but I'm going to take them. I also love how every Larian game, it seems, starts on a beach. Or on a ship heading to a beach. I think I actually saw, I think it was one of the CEO's tweets or something like that. He tweeted about how the next game is going to start on a beach as well, which is, it's just fun. It's good to have traditions, you know? Wait, what is this?
Look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must suffer.
Ishmael. Okay.
For me, Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell, doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky. Not his native, tender water.
Okay.
Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine. I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur.
Oh, Lord, how old is this shell?
Time is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic hum. I remember ancient times. I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive, alone, alas.
Very chatty for a shell. Or oyster. Clam? Some kind of mussel thing. Shellfish? Whatever.
My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean?
Okay, there's no way it can't have been that many, given how big you are.
Of course they can hear her, the rats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for. Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water. Swing me as far as your arm's strength gives peace. And treasure long sunk, I will grant thee.
Yeah, alrighty.
What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea so he may yield you long-lost treasure.
Sure. Yeah, we'll throw you back in the water. Why not, buddy? Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea.
Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea.
Agreed. Let's send him home.
We like animals here.
Kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound fish.
Even when they're weird. What's the word I'm looking for? Not aristocratic. Oh my god, my brain is just misfiring. It's the word for somebody who acts in a not ostentatious. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna move on because I'm not gonna remember.
The sea, I have returned, where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
All right, buddy. Exuberant. That's a good word. I'm not sure if that was the one I was thinking of, but that's very akin to it in terms of the. Oh, hello. I ain't bad. Akin to it in terms of the kind of general vibes. Let's go with exuberant. Exuberant is appropriate. Okay, let's actually equip that. And we might as well put it on... How much HP do we have? Where do I see this? 62 versus 52. She's going to be in the back line for the most part, so I think we put it on jams. Flamboyant. Ooh, maybe it was that. I think it might be... I think it was flamboyant. Good call, tank. Good tall call. Oh my gods. A shovel. What is this? Oh, okay. This is, I guess, fast travel. That's good. That makes sense. Gonna pick up these shells, and then probably look into these boxes. And then we're gonna take a very quick break because I'm very much having a good time, but I need to get a drink and stretch a little bit. Otherwise, my poor old man bones will seize up. Water balloon. I guess we give that to her. That's fine. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, folks. I'll be right back in, let's say, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Actually, something I've been meaning to do is bake break periods into my stream anyways, because well, at some point, hopefully, I'm going to have some ads running now and again. Not that I like ads, but just means I'll have advanced a bit in my my account level or whatever. And I can get some custom emotes and stuff going too, which would be fun. But mostly just I want to be able to schedule it so that I can pause what I'm doing when the ads are running and I don't have to worry about people missing out on the action such as it is, you know? Okay. Why do you hate me so? Okay, here we go. We're going to just turn on the be right back sign. I got to get a better one for this as well. But we will be right back. I will see you in a couple minutes. And we're back. Although I gotta turn off the BRB sign. There we go. Okie dokie. I got this ginger ale recently that is cranberry ginger ale. Limited time offer for Christmas time. Which is quite nice. And importantly, it is zero sugar because I can't have full sugar soda anymore. It would kill me. All right, what were we doing? We found a shovel, and then we looted some boxes. I don't know. Maybe that implies there's something around here to dig up. Oh, I thought I thought it was like a chicken leg or something, but no, it was just a bird. Just a bird hanging out. This is where we came from. This is also where we came from. So I guess we go down this way. More shells. I don't think we need all these shells, but whatever. I'm a loot goblin. I'm going to buy them or bring them. Ooh, okay, that we can definitely dig up, whatever that is. But let's poke around here first. Okay, we got some branches, which we know we can combine. Okay, nothing here. So I think what we should try to do is try that crafting recipe. Because we know that we can craft some kind of staff with the branches. Oh, okay, never mind. We're not going to do it yet. We got to find somebody with crafting or spec somebody into it, which is fine. Buried treasure. Indeed. Poison flask, sure. Oop, what did I just do? Why am I blue? Okay, I guess I can highlight my guys. Not required for now. But good to know I can do it. Crafting and cooking with Maradino and a drunk person. Bibius and Junius. And Tuesday the dog. Very good. Okay, we're going to steal this book first. Ah, never mind.
No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
I have to imagine I don't look like an orc.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Got a single horn in sight, you know.
No kidding.
Just hold your tongue with you, Bibius. Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Sightseal. We're legionnaires,
Who are you?
course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Uh-huh.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
I'm very skeptical about the level of talent and effort these guys put into guarding this bridge. But anyway.
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
Very good.
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Oh, these guys are a mess.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Who is the dog in this scenario? Wait, I can trade? What? Huh. Interesting. How much is this worth to you? 215, no thank you. Combining this arrowhead with arrow shaft will make it a powerful projectile. Well, we don't have any arrows, so I think I'm just going to ignore that. For now.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
These guys are such a mess. Oh, I can only barter with Bibius. Okay. We are here on Source Hunter's business, or I'd like to ask you a few more questions. I think we'll ask questions first before we get into the Source Hunter business.
What do you want to know? So,
About Counselor
Jake
Jake.
you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead. Murdered.
Yes, I'm aware. What can you tell me about his murder?
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as a water fountain by his own pet mongrel.
Bummer. Bummer way to go.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
Okay, I mean, knowing she's a devilish flirt is good intel, but I don't want to go on rumors for this murder investigation. Thank you very much.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius?
Okay, tell me about these orcs.
Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure, but they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen.
I don't know much about orcs or their culture. This seems vaguely racist.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
Oh my god. I believe we're close to Sicile.
Sicile, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, which of the two would you be, then?
Somewhere in between, probably.
Just cut the cackle, will you, Bibius? Now then, stranger, if it's the city of Sicile you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Even though most folks are trying to escape rather than reach the damn place these days. Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from their graves, and then entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpets of war. You take to the rye for less.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. We are here on Source Hunter's business. Here are orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage, and don't prove a thing.
Okay, so take me to somebody who does know how to read.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
Okay, Junius seems to have at least 2 brain cells that rub together and produce a, valid thought once in a while. Lead me to the wizard.
Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed, a wizard is bound to know more about what is going on. I just want to cut through the nonsense here.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
Oh, we leveled. Okay, we're going to read this book as well, because I want to know. What?
If the orcs show up, I don't want to have to face the buggers alone.
I bet you Tuesday would have something interesting to say about these two.
Don't tell me you're afraid.
Crafting and Cooking with Meridino, a guide for urban...
Find out when you're ready to face an army.
a guide for urban and feral bachelors. That's good writing. Part 1, The Bachelor's Guide to Crafting. Because girls are put ribbons and bows on your clubs and axes. Meridino the All-Knowing. Whether you're lost in a metropolis or the untrodden wilds, a proper bachelor can craft all he needs to survive an orc ambush or a singles ball. Let's have a look at some of Meridino's classics. Make a good arrow starts with its shaft. You can make your own arrow shafts out of any tree branch. All it takes is a knife. Then create your own special arrowheads to really surprise the enemy, but we'll leave that for another chapter. If you think a dagger takes you too up close and personal to an ugly enemy's face, try sticking it at the end of a tree branch so you can poke him from a bit of a distance. If you're not the stabbing type, glue 2 branches together and you've got yourself a staff. Because The Bachelor's Guide to Cooking. Because girls' dishes take ages and come with too many vegetables. Oh boy. Meridino the All-Perceiving. Prepare yourself for the most versatile dish around, one that I've dubbed the Sicilian pie. All you need is a wheel of dough and whatever toppings take your fancy. So a pizza. Flesh, fish, or those funny mushrooms? Yours is the choice. Urban bachelors, prepare your pie and slide it in the oven. Feral bachelors, prepare your pie and heat it over a low fire. I don't know what a feral bachelor is, but it's funny. It's funny words. You can't go amiss with a Sicilian pie, the ultimate bachelor sustenance. The delicious smell may attract hungry, savage creatures. Meridino cannot be held responsible for the death of pie-baking feral bachelors. Here are some of Meridino's favorites. First off, prepare your dough. All it takes is some flour and water. This is your base ingredient for bread, but you can turn it into cheese bread dough with cheese or Sicilian pie dough with fish. Or even a pizza with pizza. Okay, so I guess it's not a pizza by default. With pizza sauce. To make pizza sauce, just smash a tomato. With a hammer for all I care. Ha! Very good. Well, we do have a hammer. And a tomato, in fact. And some cheese. I'm guessing we can probably use the hammer to maybe make flour from the wheat. Okay, this is a lot of recipes. Let's get motoring through this, please. Oh my god. Okay, what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna take an additional point in strength. Because our damage is 22 to 28. Ooh, okay, actually, before we do that, we can actually equip this now. And we might as well, because it's just strictly speaking an upgrade. And then I think we'll take the strength. Why not? Offense determines your chance of hitting an enemy with your currently equipped weapon. Okay. And then we can pick up a new ability. Oh, but we need at least 2 points, I think, to... Oh, no, we can get crafting. Oh, but plus... Okay, so I can actually do crafting now, then? Can I do this yet? No, I need more crafting ability. Tomato sauce. Okay, this one I can just make. Experiment. Wheat. Hammer. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, fair enough. I don't know that I actually want to spend it then. If I think I want to save it for level 2 of something. Although I could grab bodybuilding or willpower. That might not be a bad idea. I think we hold it for the time being. And then Gray will take the intelligence. I think. And we may actually take the talent this time because I think we kind of want something in personality. Possibly... Wait, no. Did we want crafting? We don't really care about any of those for the time being. I was thinking we can't increase our charisma any further right now. And I don't think leadership is really that important for us at the moment. Like, we could take crafting with Gray. Could also take telekinesis. That might be useful for something. I don't know exactly what it's useful for, but could be good. Oh, wait a second. Did she have... Yeah, bracers. Okay, so these bracers are both mid. His bracers are similarly mid, but they're not any better than what he's got, so it's fine. Okay, I feel like we're just going to keep the points for now. Mostly because I don't know what I'm going to spend them on.
The heat and the drink are getting the better of me.
Okay, that's enough to make
Don't tell me.
some dough.
Lovely day for a swig, and what do you want to know?
Okay, I think we don't need to talk about any of this stuff.
Fairly well.
All right, lads, let's go. While you're still sober enough to walk. Some fancy mushrooms. I wish there was a way I could make these things pop up just as a default. Ooh, okay, that's definitely better than what she has. So Gray will equip that as well. Oh, that's so much better. Holy jumping. Although it does cost an additional AP. But still, I think I'm okay with that. What is happening? Is it just... I don't know what's... Oh, maybe there's combat going on. Let's assume it's that.
What the hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs!
How did you not hear this earlier, lads? Good lord. Okay, we've got a short sword and a bow. I don't know that we want to give her a bow. So let's just ignore that for now. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're in the mix now. Excuse me? I don't love that. Okay, can I... If I do this, will it explode? Here's hoping. Okay, yes it did. Very good. When is this guy gonna go? I think we just do this. I can't see my turret? No, I can see him. Did I not hit it though? Ow. Okay, at least we have the Legionnaires on our side. For the time being. These orcs look very different than what I was expecting. They're definitely bigger, and the horns are more than I was expecting as well. I don't know who these black cultists are, though. They're going to be a bit... Whoa, who's healing? Don't love that. Okay, we could... Oh, do we just attack this guy? I kind of feel like we do, just to get rid of him. But there's a world where, like, I charge through these guys. That's probably more worth it, honestly. Let's do that. Oh, I'm on fire. That's fun. Can I attack him? No, I can't attack either of them. Very good. Wow. Okay, that was more damage than I was expecting it to be. Love that. Love that for us. I also love that they just apparently decided to ignore Gray. That's fun. Not going to complain about that. Okay, I think we take out the cultist, or excuse me, the shaman. Because they'll have a chance to go before Jams gets up. Hell yeah. And let's get away from this barrel before it explodes on us, inevitably. I could also drop I could drop. I don't want to hit them, but I could do it that. Okay, well that seemed to work. I'll take that. Oh my god, his health is so much lower than I thought it was. Well, that's good. Hopefully I can resurrect him in some capacity. I think I can. I think I have a scroll that allows me to resurrect somebody.
Death is its own deliverance.
We don't need him. He was weak. Oh, super rough. We're going to need him back in a bit, but I think we can survive, at least for the moment, without him. Oh, that's not good. I wish he had fallen over there. Let's maybe back up. Ow. Okay, we should be okay, though. These legionnaires are taking care of business. Although, wait, does that mean we're not... Oh, shoot, if he's unconscious, he may not get experience. Ooh, okay, let's resurrect. This may be a bad idea. Okay, good. At least he gets to go next. That is fortuitous. Oh, no. Does he not have any AP, though? No, I do. I do. Okay. Thank God. Who is left? Some legionnaires. There's... Okay, there's that cultist. Okay. I think we just run away a little bit because I don't want to get attacked from a distance by this guy. Nice. Okay, hell yeah. I also don't know if I automatically revive if I survive a combat, or if I would have had to use that potion one way or another. Or not potion, scroll. Oh, I should heal them. I should definitely heal.
On the mend.
No, come on. Use your regeneration or whatever. There we go.
You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumbs.
These guys are schmucks.
Hey, Source Hunter. Why? I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you. Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Sicile. This is their second attack within as many weeks. And their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here.
That's just rude.
It's hard to say. That ship needs attention and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to a rain cloud?
In fact, I do. Tell me about yourself.
We Legionnaires are loyal servants to Captain Aureus and the Council of Seven. Been stationed in Sicile for more than a year now, with no end in sight.
That kind of sucks. Why was there a human fighting alongside those orcs?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the Cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Sicile?
That would be a bummer, yep. Okay, so I guess we just ignore these guys. I don't think I've missed anything treasure-wise so far, which is good. Actually, can I check how much experience I have anywhere? Okay, 3,100 versus, yeah, okay, damn, we lost out on a bit of experience. Not the end of the world, but oh well. And then crafting, I think I checked this already and she doesn't have... Oh, do I take crafting? Like, it seems like it's useful, but I don't know how useful or if there's a better person to take it. We just ignore these guys. We don't need them. They're weak. Exactly. You get it. Exactly, super rough. We don't abide weakness here amongst the source hunters. None of that. Okay, why can we only loot the legionnaires? Oh no, here's an orc. Mikey Arcane, they got me. Capcom got me for more DLC. Uh-oh. For DMC, had to buy the soundtracks. That's fair. I assume, based on some of the tracks I've heard, that they are all absolute bangers. Some of those, some of the music in those games are so hype. The music in Bayonetta, I remember being very fun. There's not that much loot on these guys. Dante's theme in 5 isn't as good as the 3 and 4. You're tired of listening to his theme. Oh, I see. Okay, so in 5 you can unlock via DLC the OSTs of previous iterations of the game or previous entries in the series. That's actually kind of fun. I mean, I wish you didn't have to pay for it, but still fun that you have the option, I guess. Can I go over here? I can. Oh, there's some treasure. Hello. Beauty. Yeah, I guess there's, I think you can do, what is it? Is it the Persona games? You can sometimes get the BGM for some of the older games. Ooh, some boots. Hell yeah. Guess you could have just played it on Spotify and saved yourself the heartache. Well, you know, in retrospect, in hindsight's 2020, etc. We don't need more gameplay. We just need the music, man. Exactly. You get it. The music is the important part. Huge Persona nerd, 100%ed Persona 5 Royal. Hot damn, man. I remember playing Persona 5 in... Oh my god, when was it? 2020, maybe? Might have been 2020 or maybe 2019. And I finally beat it, and you know, my save file was at like 120 hours, and I definitely did not 100% it. And then Royal comes out a couple years later, adds a load more content, and you've 100%ed that? Good lord. That's outrageous. I kind of wanted to go back. You know, I haven't finished. I did beat Persona 5. 127 hours for 100%. That's actually shocking. Damn. I beat the original game, although I haven't played Royal. I might go back to it at some point. But I picked up and started playing Metaphor ReFantasio and really enjoyed it. And then like with a number of things, I kind of got distracted and haven't gone back in a while. Oh, I should actually go deal with that ship before it burns down, you know? But I do want to go back to it. You gonna do Metaphor on stream? Nice. Hell yeah. Ooh, kitty. Arhu.
This ruckus
What?
sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
Pardon? Why are you oh, is Arhu is the name of our contact, I think.
Ah, but I see we suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil.
Yes, we have. And then I think Persona 4, the remake, comes out in 2026, I believe. So that will be like a whole another like 100 and something hours to finish. Oh, it never stops. There's just an endless torrent of amazing video games coming out. Whatever will we do? And here I am playing a game from like 2014. But that's okay. Might be able to do 100% Persona 4 from memory. Hot damn, man. That's impressive. Almost done with Persona 3 for the first time at the behest of a friend after about a year of playing with him once a week. Hell yeah. Soundtrack is amazing. Yes. Oh, man, the soundtrack from 3 is so iconic. I remember spinning it up on my PS2 back when it first came out, and just like the absolute vibes and the style of the like introductory sequence of him on like the subway kind of grooving to his music, and then walking through the streets, and then it hitting, you know, midnight or whatever, and being sucked into the 13th hour or whatever they call it. It's been a while since I played it, so I'm probably not using the right terminology, but oh, that game is a vibe. 3 has a beautiful aesthetic too. Yeah, 100%. The blue is such a good look. I wonder what they'll do for 6 down the road. Because they always pick, you know, like a primary color, right? Like 100%. And they've done blue, then yellow, then red. Speculate green? Yeah, it makes sense. I hear so many songs from it in the backgrounds of YouTube videos now. It's true. Like, it's everywhere. Is that good and iconic? Yep. Man. I'm so tempted to pick up like a Steam Deck at some point so I can just play them on the go. Because I think I'll have more time to do that, like commuting to and from work kind of thing. You know, 1 or 2 has purple. Yeah, there's Persona's weird. The first one, I don't remember the color. It might just have been like black and white. And then there was actually 2 different versions of 2. There was Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, I think it was, and Persona 2 Innocent Sin. And I think Innocent Sin didn't come out stateside for a long time, or at least not on release. It has since. But I remember playing them both on my PSP, I think it was. I think I emulated them.
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot
Because it was
day,
ages ago, though.
I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
You're dressed interestingly. And you have a 3-section staff.
No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one.
Something I don't understand as of yet is what is the difference between a sorcerer with the word sourced in it versus a wizard. I don't know what power, like what sorcerers use source, obviously, but I don't know what power wizards tap into to do what they do.
So, now that the cat is out of the bag,
Oh my god.
let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Yeah, tell me more.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Fair enough. A counselor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Interesting.
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
There's something else I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
Extremely cute? No, it was not that cute. It was very ugly.
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays.
So you say.
I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
What's the problem you're having with the undead? Well, mostly that they're not dead. Yup. Like, how big is this town that they're not able to find the source of the undead problem? Like, come on, guys. Take a bit of initiative. Do some footwork. From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with the marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating.
Okay, you're taking the cat thing a little too far, buddy.
We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
You've seen this before? 11 times, as a matter of fact. Do tell me a bit more about this cat trick of yours.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise?
No, if I could turn into a cat, hell yeah, I'd do that all the time.
Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
All right.
To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
Okay, sure, but how can I do it?
But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
Okay, that's not helpful. I'll take my leave.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicily.
Oh my god. Memories, alone in the moonlight. Yeah, you get it.
And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
Yeah, we're going to be busy.
How about we go see that Aureus chap afterwards?
I still remember I never went to see cats in theaters because I wasn't that desperate for entertainment. But we did have a watch party for like a bad movie night a couple years back now. And oh my god, that movie is such a disaster. So funny. Okay, I think we have a potion of rain or something. Yeah, here we go. We're going to cast skill on here. Oh, wow, it was very damaged. Good thing we stopped it. Okay. Pablo? You good?
Hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship it was. Or who knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he?
How about that burning ship?
I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the arch-shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
My girlfriend and I watched it on bootleg because we're like, how bad could it be? Worst case, we hear the music. You couldn't get past the first 3 songs. Fast forward to Scrimbleshanks and Magical Mr. Mistopheles and call it a day. Yeah, that's completely fair. We slogged our way through it, and the only reason for that was because we were a group of like 5 people, and we'd all gathered in one house for the night. It's like, well, we're here, we got to do it. We're locked in together. Okay, I don't know that we really got anything about saving the ship other than some experience, but I'll take the experience. I want that chest. Can I not have it? Can I not jump? Exactly my thought process. Maybe this is where we get what do you call it? Telekinesis. I'll come back. There's another musical by the same dude who wrote Cats, called the Stardust Express, I think, something like that, and it's about trains, and it's apparently one of the most dangerous musical productions, and has the highest injury rate just because because it's about trains, all of the performers are on roller skates the whole time. And so I think it's led to quite a number of injuries of its staff. Do the trains have buttholes? That's a good question. They certainly have cabooses. And as far as I remember, because I've not seen it myself, it was described to me by my wife because she and her friend had seen it. They'd watched like the movie version of it or something, or recording. And apparently it's like one of the most horny musicals of all time. Like, these trains are down to bone. And how that exactly functions, I do not know. Starlight Express, yes, thank you. It's just crazy.
Sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on.
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing is on roller skates. Like, and Andrew Lloyd Webber, I think is his name, and the dude is he makes choices. I mean, Phantom of the Opera, I think, was him as well. I believe. No, that wasn't him, was it? No, that can't be right. Was it? Oh, I guess it was him. Yeah, he wrote it in '86 apparently. Anyway, what an interesting character. He's certainly one of the men of all time. Oh yeah, everyone is hot as hell, and everyone is horny for each other. At the end, the 3 bad guys all get fused together in a horrible wreck, and it's very much acted like they're all too poop from getting it on with each other. Oh no. The fact that there's evil trains is also very funny. Tell me about yourselves.
We were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, We're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
Bummer. What happened here?
These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
How about that burning ship?
It was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Yeah, sorry about that. About finding work.
With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though.
Sure, what do you got for me, though? Nothing. Very good. I'll take my leave.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really?
There's evil trains, and at the end, they all realize they need to be converted to steam because all other forms of power are sacrilegious. They do a big gospel number? What? You never realize how insane it is until you explain it. Yep, I mean, putting it into words like that makes it sound absolutely unhinged. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh man, tell me about yourselves.
We were merchants, what seems like a moment ago.
I already got this exact speech, actually.
These bleeding orcs. Well, you never know. That was a right.
Okay, so that guy had this exact same stuff to say.
We'll take anything, really. Well, we were merchants. Ah, these bleed. Well, yeah, that was a.
Yeah, okay.
Ever hear of shores here inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
How about that burning ship?
A ship's got a soul too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man.
Sure. That was quite an attack on the harbor.
Madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
That your shit? Oh, it's big.
At the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joy of...
Marv. Okay, same speech as the other guy. Marv just makes me think of Home Alone. Marv and oh god, what was the other guy's name? From the Wet Bandits, Marv and something. Those movies are crazy. The amount of punishment that the kid puts the Wet Bandits through that film, there's no way they would have survived the night. Oh my god, I know I'm amazing. You've told me.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Seal? Name's Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
Do you have something for me? Oh, you kind of do. Although that's not very good. Actually, what if we switch to gray? It's slightly better, I suppose. What does this cost, though? More than I want to pay. That's not bad, although it doesn't really give that much beyond what we already have. This one would be quite nice, though. Is that really a robe? Holy jumping. Yeah, I cannot afford that. Okay, that's fine for now. No, can we not look? Oh, balance. There you go. Okay. Yeah, sure, we can take that, I guess. Sure. I think they did a test, and even the innocuous traps of the paint cans and the pendulum would straight up kill you because exactly hits them straight in the forehead. They're done. And then I think it's even worse in the second one. Kevin McAllister is straight up like, he's like if you combined what's his name from Die Hard with Jigsaw from the Saw films. He was truly a cruel and unusual person.
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds, launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
Yeah, alrighty. Okay, I guess that's the docks clear now. Let's continue. But yeah, I mean, if one of the wet bandits for some reason or another, and I was even the opening salvo of nonsense that I got, they got dealt by Kevin is just like, maybe just call it a quits while you're ahead, If this is what he's starting out with, it's only going to get worse from here. Ooh. Okay, I don't really know how big this town is. Oh my. It's quite big. Interesting. I didn't know what to expect, but that is cool.
A struggle? What kind of struggle?
I guess this isn't stealing? Will I know if it's stealing? I'm going to assume there will be some visual difference to indicate that it is theft. And so for now, I'm going to keep just taking everything that they have.
A source hunter? I thought you lot had burnt the last of those nutty sorcerers by now.
Thanks, bud, for the vote of confidence. Okay. I'm sure those cows have something to say to us as well. Wait, what did I discover? Oh, the portal over here. Okay. We're going to go to this other end of the dock here and clear it out before we move on. Some fishies. Oh, actually, I got to heal her. There we go. Can't ever be too safe. Especially given that we're playing on heroic. Or honor mode, rather. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to use all these vegetables and fish and such for something. But hopefully they don't go bad. That would be unfortunate. Nice. Okay. Oh, hello. I don't know yet if I can use the fishing rods for actual fishing or if they're just kind of like random goods that I can then sell. For now, I'm going to assume that they're just for selling, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, man. I have such loot goblin tendencies when I play these games, and I don't know if that's interesting to watch. I'm sure that it's not particularly, but at the same time, I don't know if I can stop myself. Once we can afford something nice and good as a result, I'll be happy. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's see what is out down this way. So I can exit to some other battlefield. Some orc corpses. And a buckler. Sure.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the source hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
How can you recognize me at all? I've never met you before.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs did on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Under the abilities, personality, there's one called Lucky Charm. If you're a loot goblin, it basically gives containers more...
I don't think think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party
Good
of 1 or
comms,
2
driving a
monsters
tank, good
being
comms.
flanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out? Thank you for heeding my words of
We'll leave the
warning.
gate closed for now.
Cyseal needs you alive and well.
Well, okay. Well, we know exactly what I'm doing now. We're gonna go to. I think I remember seeing that under. Yeah, Lucky Charm. Done. Does it? Do you happen to know if it improves? Like, if it's applicable for only the person who opens the thing, or is it like everybody's Lucky Charm in the party adds up together to whoever's opening the container? Oh, maybe I should give her bartering, actually. I'll leave her for now. Ooh, Boulder Bash. Sure, we'll take that. Just a soul person. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Thank you, thank you. That is excellent information. I appreciate that. Sliver me eels? What? Or slither me eels? I mean, it doesn't make any more sense. Okay, that is definitely theft, so we will not be taking those.
I don't know how you did that, hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves.
So how about that burning ship?
I thought the old girl's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his
Okay, somebody has said that before. We're gonna move on. I think that was it. Okay, let's go check out the warehouse. No, is this a warehouse? I thought it was a fortress. Oh, what? Actually, I should save. Let's do that before I forget. But we should be talking to people with Gray, because I think her charisma is better.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse? Snooping around?
Give me your boots. No, tell me about yourself.
If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius, or as I prefer to call him, Loose Lips McGee.
That man is going to be the answer to everything. He's speaking in tongues beyond comprehension. He was talking something crazy, that's for sure.
Not chit-chat with intruders.
Well, you're talking to me, and you seem to have strong opinions about Florius. Who the heck is Florius? Oh, recommend my comrade Florius. Very good.
That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off a zombie here instead of mine.
Rude.
Even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please, leave me be.
Okay. Here's Florius.
A source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs.
Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw this. I just got a notification one of my buddies has started playing a game on Steam. Critically, it is the new 40k CRPG, the Dark Heresy one that Alcat's putting out, which is very exciting. I still haven't played Rogue Trader, which I guess came out 2 or 3 years ago now. But I should do that soon because I love a CRPG, and 40k is going to be a fun setting. What do you got for sale? Nothing. You're destitute, my man. Tell me about yourself.
I tell you, this gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. We warehouse guards don't have to do much apart from stroll the perimeter a few times an hour. And of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats a pleasant conversation, though my comrade Horatius has quite different opinions on that matter. Have you talked to him? Think thinks every man, woman, and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello instead of a state your purpose, he starts frothing on and on about godly duty and security breaches.
I like this Florius guy, not so much the Horatius guy. He should go outside and let us rob the place. What do you know of current affairs?
This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife Esmeralda, and the butcher seconds that, let me tell you. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself, and there's his children to consider.
Why would that make him blame Esmeralda, though?
But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since the incident.
Man, this Florius guy has his ear to the ground. Good lord.
Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here.
Horatius just called you Loose Lips McGee. What's that all about?
Fusspot said what? Well, old Loose Lips will let that lowly backbiter know what he thinks about that. Something you'd like to say to my face?
Oh boy. Okay, well, I've distracted them. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, no, he wasn't distracted enough.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Just down to 0. That's fine.
It's just a turn of phrase.
Antique leather armor of vitality. Ooh, the plus initiative is actually quite nice. Ooh. Also, these. I would love both of them. Okay, what does this guy have on, though? Actually, let's... Oops. Oh, I can actually switch. Oh, okay, so I can switch like in Baldur's Gate 3. I can have somebody talk to somebody and somebody else do some nefarious deeds in the background. Okay, 9 and... Oh, it's plus... There's 36, though. Okay. It's fine. We don't really need this, then. Even though the initiative would be nice. This would be good, though. Maybe I just buy this. Okay, actually, first thing we're going to sell this and perhaps the bow. No, I'll keep the bow for now, but we'll sell this. Make an equitable... Oh, you don't have any money. Oh, you chump. Oh, I don't have enough money. Ugh. Alright, whatever. We're just going to buy it outright. Who cares? Alright, now that you got some cash on hand, let me sell you this garbage. Okay, that didn't make him any happier with me. That's fine. Tell me about yourself.
Curtius is my name. The Legion is my calling.
What's in that room, exactly?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Curtius, have been trusted to guard it.
He is very puffed up with himself, isn't he? Alright, before I forget, let's give Jams some new booties. Oh yeah. I don't think she needs these. She's basically... No, she does. Okay, sure. We shall indeed give her some new booties as well. Okay, let's just sort this by type. I don't think the weight is really an issue. She's not got much on her right now anyway. Let's move this over here. We'll keep the Resurrect Scroll on him just in case. What is this? Stunning Arrow. We're not going to... He's probably not going to use him. What does Thunder Jump do? Jump from one target to another, hitting a maximum of 2 targets, stunning them and dealing damage. Interesting. Caster will be moved behind last target. Okay, we definitely want to keep that just so that we have like some additional movement tech on Jams in case he needs to move around real quick. Let's leave it for now, though. Can't even steal a bucket? Come on. Who's Moira?
Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
Excuse me? You got a pet orc? What? Okay, I can't just open that door. Can I have to attack it if I want to open it. I don't want to do that, at least not outright yet. Oh, that is an orc. Oh no. Are these two, like, horny for horns? What is going on?
One day, Moira. One day you'll show them all.
Horn on her head.
Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets.
That is like the craziest Sean Connery style accent I've ever heard. Oh my.
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Ninius, I think you might be dumb. Tell me about yourselves.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, I don't want to, like, make assumptions about the nature of an orc and whether they are naturally prone to extreme violence or if they're just, you know, they're doing that way because it's, I don't know, they're at war with humans and this is just kind of a misunderstanding. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but I guess we'll see. What's this about a charmed orc?
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady. For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her.
Yeah, okay.
A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored.
And what are the odds of this potion wearing off?
I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Let's not make assumptions, but also you've essentially, like, stolen somebody's will and choice. That's not cool, man.
I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
Yeah, tell me about this love potion.
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal.
Okay, it sounds like he got scammed.
I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
You say that, but it does seem to have worked, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Yeah, no, Ninius is an idiot.
You see, He'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his murderous darling.
I'm not gonna have her killed unless she. If this guy wants to keep her and deal with the consequences of her coming to her senses and gutting him and possibly other people, I think just let her live. There's a chance she'll come to and realize, not that she likes him, but she just wants to let go away.
Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information.
You would trust a quack magazine from Youthful Gore? Yeah, I think Gray's not trusting this one. You really think someone would just do that? Just lie in a published whatever? Right? Like, nobody's ever going to lie in any sort of printed material. Nor anywhere else in writing, like on the internet. Everything on the internet's fact, You would trust a quack... Yeah, we're going to say that.
A quack magazine from Youthful Gore? She's clearly liable to snap at any minute.
If you want to go after her, you'll have to face me first. Don't you want to see whether or not this experiment proves successful? Think of the intel this creature could provide. If she begins to revert, these men are armed and we'll be able to subdue her. I highly doubt they will be able to subdue her because they both seem like idiots, or at least Nania seems like an idiot. But that's the option I'm going with, 3.
Think of the intel this creature could provide, and if she begins to revert, these men are armed and will be able to subdue her.
I ordered a similar love potion from Youthful Gore before, since you obviously have no special affection for me, I think we can... Sure, we'll go with that option.
Ordered a similar love potion.
Excuse me, wait, what's happening?
Before, Since you obviously have no special affection for me, I think we can conclude the advertisements just don't deliver.
What am I doing? Rock, paper, scissors? Well, rock. Rock always wins. It didn't win. Rock. Oh, okay. I see. I understand how the system works. Interesting. So you can kind of leave it up to some amount of chance when you're having inter-party conflict between your two primary characters. That's fun. I actually like that. No, Rock always wins. I'm pretty sure Jams is toast here. Well, Gray won this argument.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one with common sense around here. I'll do the honors myself.
It was the perfect plan in all but one respect. It didn't work.
No, she's harmless. Please.
Yeah, I feel fairly confident it wouldn't have gone well for him.
Stupidity, but myself and the citizens of Cyseal as well.
It's you we need protection from, murderer. Fortunately, the wizards of Youthful Gore make a revenge elixir that will show you what's what.
Go ahead and throw your sugar water on me if you like. Your foolishness is no longer my problem. Thank you, stranger. If you ever need help, I'll do my best to repay you.
That's funny. Well, I assume if we had left it, Ninius and Marius would probably both be dead. But who knows? This is why maybe I will replay this game eventually and choose a different option.
Thank you for talking some sense into that knucklehead. That she-beast would have been the death of us.
Probably, yeah.
Why would we be guarding this place? Think. Makes sense, sir.
Okay, I guess there's nothing else for me here at the moment. I can't go in. I can't go in through here unless there's like a secret passage to get in here. But I don't see one at first glance. Okay. Let's head on back out. I had thought this is where we needed to go to meet the commander, but apparently not. He must be elsewhere. I do wish I could zoom out a little further, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just, oh, hello. Wait, there's a... How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Intriguing. Okay, clearly there's got to be some way to get over there. I just don't know how at this time. I must be able to come up through some other section. Okay, that's fine. We'll continue. Okay, a couple more legionnaires. Nobody named.
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to animals, but I, for one, won't be falling for such a tall tale.
It's not that tall of a tale. As soon as I can get another talent, I'll probably pick it up. Okay, where are we? What am I doing? There is the... Okay, that's the crime scene. Where is the captain, though? Esmeralda... Okay, over there. I think we'll go talk to the captain first, just simply to introduce ourselves before we get embroiled in some nonsense.
Say,
oh.
No one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you?
No, you have nothing to your name, so I don't really care.
Follow, indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicil began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know.
Let's turn so I can actually see what we're looking at. Are you in the habit of stealing?
Never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
I mean, I'm fine with you taking it. I also have a load of fish I can just give you, you know? But yeah, go for it.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be the wiser.
She's a little bit more uptight about the law. Sure, everyone needs a hand, but who are we to offer the merchant's hand without his consent? He should leave the fish be.
Sure, everyone needs a hand, but who are we to offer the merchant's hand without his consent? He should leave the fish be.
Whether the merchant loses a fish or this man goes hungry, someone will suffer in this equation. Might as well help the person most in need.
Whether the merchant loses a fish or this man goes hungry, someone will suffer in this equation.
If I was in this situation, I would either give him a fish or buy him a fish, or yeah, he can steal. Exactly, right? Like I picked up a load of fish. Apparently not stealing, but I mean, they were just sitting there. I wish I could kind of just give him one. That fish simply isn't ours to give.
That fish simply isn't ours to give.
Oh God, why is... Oh, it's because her charisma is higher. Damn it. All right, rock. Oh, okay, I guess I just full on won the argument.
We'll
sure.
do as I say.
That's the spirit! Or should I say, the soul?
That's a bad joke.
Sir, did you just steal that fish?
Oops. Someone will suffer. Yeah, you know, dying of hunger. Exactly, right? Silver bar. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna care about that.
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I paid before.
You were a witness to this event now? Tell me what happened.
Yeah, he was telling the truth. He paid for it.
This man is telling the truth. He paid for that fish fair and square.
Quite so. Yeah, she's following
Quite so.
the argument.
I saw him pay the merchant.
I can't thank you enough for your,
Well, sorry to have bothered you then, sir. Carry on.
Huzzah.
That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path.
Yeah, it's almost like there should be some sort of social program to help people in need. What do you think of that fish thief?
I can understand your sympathy for that man, but feeding him for one day will hardly remedy his circumstances. You would have done better to help him more substantially than by covering up a single petty theft.
That guard sounded like one of the Beatles. 100%. I was laughing because, like, in retrospect, I was like, yeah, he definitely did. That's funny.
Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me.
So how about that fish thief?
The dead are on the prowl, the council has been murdered, and now source hunters are encouraging petty theft. The few honest amongst us are swimming against the stream. I'll tell you what.
Hey, you didn't witness that. What are you talking about?
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
A social program to help hungry people? Nah, you're insane. Literally impossible. I would be a communist to suggest such a thing. How dare I? I should go back to Russia, or whatever the current talking points are. I'll take my leave. Actually, no. What do you got? Excuse me? Skill books? What the hell's a skill book? Okay, I guess I learned skills off of books. That's interesting. Locksmith's corroded copper ring of the warrior. Strength, intelligence, and lockpicking. Fancy. Not exactly the greatest combination with strength and intelligence, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll ignore that for now. Kelvania.
Hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market, isn't it?
Sure. You're very forward. Captain Jack. Do you have any work for a trio of sailors?
Poor chaps lost their ship and want some work. Just send them to me and tell them there's a bit of coin and a lot of rum coming their way if they don't mind a bit of honest labor.
Nice. Tell me about yourself. Actually, what do you got to sell first? Nothing. Very good.
Captain Jack's the name, though the title may be a little generous at the moment. My crew ran off, and I can't find enough hardy souls to help me reload the ship and sail off.
Okay, what happened to your crew?
Those scallywags heard there be silver in the Lacula mines, and they abandoned ship like the lily-livered turkeys they are. Haven't seen them since the day we docked.
Are you paying them enough? But anyway, I digress. I'll go tell the lads that you got work for them. We have a painter. Seems familiar.
Hello, proportionate one. Oh, I can see from the symmetry in your face that you are a great fan of the fine arts.
I don't see the relation between my face being symmetrical and appreciation of art, but sure.
I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but a cartographer at heart. You might think there isn't enough work for one of my talents in a downtrodden city like Sicil, and you'd be quite right.
Continue.
I travel around Andervale, mastering my craft and finding new subjects to add to my litany of lovely portraits and complex maps. Like this rooster I'm working on now, and the landscape that surrounds him.
Oh, he sells treasure maps. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know this was actually something we could use. I'll have to give that to Gray. Okay, let's go back. Where was it? There it is. You can have that one. Why aren't you wearing a shirt? I mean, if it's by choice, that's fine, but...
All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd.
Sag. Tell me about yourself.
Now that the herd's gone, old Bertie's just scratching by like a hen till the next batch of beasties comes through.
Where's your herd?
I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble on my dear darlings, all ground and spiced.
Oh my, that's one way to talk about your sheep that until a moment ago you kind of sound like you were talking about your children. Do you have any work for a trio of sailors?
Sorry, can't help you there. Haven't got enough livestock left to warrant a hand with the
Yeah,
work.
that makes sense. But you're stolen sheep.
Yes. Oh, Ogget's been missing for more than a fortnight. I love that sheep, you know. Was planning to cook her into a fine midwinter night haggis myself. Do tell me if you hear anything about her. I plan on pursuing whoever stole her with my cleaver in hand.
Righto, take my leave. One of my favorite scenes of a movie is in Pirates of the Caribbean. Lord Beckett is having a map painting on his wall, and he goes, "It's very powerful to know the exact shape of the world and one's place in it." And then they show the map, and it's complete inaccurate garbage. The painter just reminding me of it being a cartographer at heart. I hope he gets hired to paint a garbage map. That's actually a hilarious... I never knew that. Like, I don't think I ever really grokked that the map that is painted is super inaccurate. That's hilarious. So poignant given Beckett and his whole shtick. What is this? House of Hume. Okay, we're going to ignore that for now. Ooh, and tussle, you say? Don't mind a tussle?
No, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
Uh-huh. Well, you do have some skill books. Let's see, what do you got? Ice, Aerothurge, and Hydrosophist. I guess those are the only two you got. That's fine. Avatar of Storms. Well, there's so many more skills than I expected there to be, so that's kind of rad. Ooh, intelligence and telekinesis. That has me interested. How much does that cost? $5.46. We do not have the cash. At least by myself. At least not yet.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
I'll take my leave, though. I don't know. I wonder if this loot is random or if it's decided, like if it's fixed.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest produce ever produced.
Sure. That is a big looking pumpkin. Holy gods. How do you have nearly 800 gold just selling vegetables? How many vegetables do you bring to the market? Damn, lady. Alright. We keep getting sidetracked. I gotta go talk to oh, he's further than I thought. Where is the captain? We're just gonna make a straight shot for the Legion camp. Oh, hello. Oh, they're just training. Okay. Thought we had a fight to break up. Hello? Who? What? Who said hello? Selenia? Can I? There we go.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes if ever there was one.
It's odd to have a conversation while looming over top behind them, but anyway. Okay. Ooh. No, that's not very good. Nope, that's mid. Lucky Charm we already have the booties for, so we don't really need that. Telekinesis and blacksmithing we don't really need either. Perception is not bad.
I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success.
That sounds dire. Who are you?
Lieutenant Selenia at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second in command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards source hunters than he is.
That doesn't bode well for my conversation with him in the future.
Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth.
That's good.
And that is exactly what your presence in Cyseal is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this troubled part of the world. Such is my honest conviction.
Cool. Let's talk about the undead.
The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Cyseal after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can. The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
Fair enough. Tell me about the Legion.
I'll be very glad to share what information I can give you.
Sailors looking for work?
It's very sweet of you that you are trying to get these men a job. But I'm afraid they're not Legion. Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the rest of them. But even with a sword in their hands, they wouldn't stand a chance against the undead. And I don't want any more blood on my hands.
That's fair.
If ever we want to be victorious in Cyseal, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that. But so far, none of their participants have returned.
Bummer.
3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all.
About the lighthouse?
There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs, overlooking the sea. No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines from its pinnacle every night. The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to find out whether or not those are mere tall tales. I fear for their safety.
Yeah, they did. About the burial mounds.
There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say?
You were going nuts on DMC5, but you're back from where they're... Welcome back, welcome back. Did you make any progress?
A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them.
Yeah, but I think he's probably dead too. What about the church?
There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the Source. The Cycelians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery. All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition.
Oh my god. Trying to learn how Dante's mechanics work. 4 stances and 6 weapons plus 6 firearms. Oh my god. Can you swap between them all, like, whenever you want on the fly? Or is it like you have to go to a menu to change your equipment kind of thing? Because if that's all dynamic on the fly swaps, that's crazy. You mentioned a pact you made with your legionnaires.
So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines. The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see. So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home.
That's maybe not a bad way to do it, I guess. Yeah, DMC5 allows you to change between all of it. Oh my god. That's crazy. I got to figure out what order you want them in. You don't need all 6 weapons. 3 of them are fundamentally the same with just small changes. Okay, gotcha. So there's like some amount of personal preference and some amount of material difference between the different weapons and styles. That's a lot. I'll take my leave. Another game that kind of gives me similar vibes is the Nioh games, like NIOH, that are Team Ninja kind of Souls-like games that also have a lot of character action baked into it. I love the Nioh games. They're really excellent kind of action RPGs. They're fundamentally not Souls-likes. Like, you can't really play them the same way because the combat system is so different. But they're really excellent action games, by my estimation. There's also just like a ton of loot, which I'm a loot goblin, like we've been talking about. Oh, hello. Jack the chicken. Played Nioh 1 a long time ago. Yeah. Nioh 2 is... Nioh 2 is essentially like Nioh 1.5 in terms of the advancements it makes to the game formula. It's not like a full-on sequel, but I do think the changes that it makes are good, and I think Nioh 2 is a better game than Nioh 1. Nioh 3 I think is out in like February, and I'm very looking forward to it. I'm probably going to play it on stream because I don't know. I just love those games. They're not up there with FromSoft Souls-likes. Like, I don't think they're quite on the same level for my taste, but a lot of that really has to do with there's just something special that FromSoft bakes into their level design and their world design, kind of the vibes. I don't think Team Ninja is as good at putting together a level, but their combat system is just, it's more intricate, and so the focus isn't as much on exploration as it is moving about a level and mastery over the combat, you know? Kind of look at it as a balance between Souls-like and Ninja game. Exactly. Yeah, 100% like that. The only reason I mentioned it, though, is because I think in Nioh 2, I'm struggling to remember. I can't remember if you can swap between 2 or 3 weapons in Nioh 2. But you have the two or three weapons. You have the low, medium, high stances. You have all of the different active skills, and then you also have like a demon transformation mode, like a yokai shift mode, and yokai skills. There's like a whole bunch of different stuff to balance, along with, you know, the magic and the what do they call them? Ninjutsu, along with the shaman skills and such. It's there's a lot going on, but it's a lot of fun.
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
The chicken has a right to live too. I mean, I would eat him, but also I kind of want to see where this goes. Let the chaos reign.
A chicken.
Pardon him. What a silly notion. Yes, let's pardon him. Just look on the little blighter. He doesn't deserve the knife.
Yes, let's pardon him. Just look at the little blighter. He doesn't deserve the knife.
Dante is the only character that's this complicated. Virgil, his brother, only has 3 weapons, no firearms. He does have a motivation meter, which is a huge meme. What do you mean it's a huge meme? Is it just like kind of silly? Buck, buck, buck. Hell yeah, Jack. Get out of here. You can find another chicken. One day we're going to talk to Jack, and Jack's going to have a lot to say for us. Okay, where is this man? Okay, he's further this way. Wait, what? Okay, around this way, I guess.
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Oh, my face, furious. She bit me in the face.
Oh no.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
The beast? She's a person?
I wish for you to try it.
Hold on.
Woman.
The beast speaks, so you've half a brain behind that feral wall, have you?
Okay, guys, come on. You gotta.
And aped an air of aptitude.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
It does stuff like extend combos, does more damage, but yeah, it's a meme. Okay, we have consensus. The motivation meter is indeed a meme. Good to know. That's funny. Hey, who's that? Come on, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right. What's going on?
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
A curious situation you've got here. Is the woman in this cage under
She may
arrest?
have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal.
That's just rude. Okay, what do you got to sell me? Nothing. Very good.
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls.
And is that a crime to hunt a rat?
I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Oof.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
He's fundamentally an incredibly serious character that seeks only power, but it's a huge beam because he's motivated. Oh my god. I wonder if that was intentionally goofy, like on the part of the devs, or if they didn't realize that was the way he was going to come across as like a serious kind of edgy character. Oh man. And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Why not? Perhaps it'd be worth taking the stranger under a wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
Yeah, I mean, if she can shoot a bow, I've got a bow for her. Well, no, they probably did not expect people to make him a meme. Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. I mean, even his theme song is a meme. It's just an epic rock song. Okay, I gotta watch clips of this game later then. That sounds so funny.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Oh, come on. What's the worst that could happen? Wow, she's a higher level than we are. That's interesting.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind.
Methinks she has something to hide.
In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Sorry, sir.
Is little in this world more variable than the minds of men? Is a source of great beauty and much despair. All of it uniquely human. I think he's going to lean more towards the former than the latter. Uniquely human. I wouldn't go that far. The savagery of humans is no better than that of the basest beasts. The other find your fellows surprise you for better or for worse in equal parts. Yeah, I mean, we have a slightly more positive outlook on humanity, I suppose.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. And those I meet do not always see themselves in me. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
So I don't know if her deal is that she is not human and just like in the form of a human and she can shift, or if she's like a feral wild child that was raised by animals kind of thing, you know? I guess we'll find out eventually. But cool, we have another party member. That's actually excellent. What do y'all got? You have literally nothing. Very good. Love that for us. Okay, let's take all of the arrows and bows and the like. Because I think we should have a bow somewhere. And we're just going to send it her way, you know? Antique leather armor. Okay, we'll give that to her. She may not need it. We'll send it back if that's the case. Arrowhead. Arrowhead. Arrow. Send that as well. Nothing relevant there. I don't think there's anything here either. Okay. And nothing. Okay, here's the bow, the standard issue bow. I don't think it's very good, but it's fine. And we'll send the arrows again along the way. Okay, I think this is all fine for now. We'll give him the hammer and the booties. But this is all good. Okay, and the scrolls, regenerating scroll, resurrect scroll, thunder jump, I'll keep with him. I'll give that to Gray. Fire resistance, and I'll keep on him for now. Okay. Okay. Huh? Can I not equip? What? Do you not know how to use a bow? No, you do. What on earth is tenebrium? What the heck?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Oh, she's a lore master. Interesting. So I guess we'll give the lore master the identifying whatchamacall. It's kind of a shame that we have some overlap here with her having the lore master, but that's not the end of the world. No, she didn't have telekinesis either. Okay. Why was I? Oh, I was just... Okay, I'm just dumb. I was putting in the wrong spot. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, this armor is worse. Does she have crafting? I didn't check. No crafting, just lore master. Okay, that's fine. I think we're in decent shape, though. I think... Oh, actually, wait. Do I have arrow shafts anywhere? Yes, there we go. Move that over there. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Was any of these... I think this one had the shells. Effects unknown. I don't know if I can just, like, eat these if I want, or... Oh, no. Okay, there it is. Although this shell is small and unassuming, a haunting past digestive experience urges you to cook it thoroughly before eating. That's fair. That is very fair. Oh, but this is different. So fresh, you can suck the flesh right out of the shell. Okay, well, we'll leave that for now. I think we'll call this food. So let's actually pull the skull out. Can I stack these? I guess not. All right, that's fine. And we'll just put all our food in here for now, I think. Our food bag.
Sorry, sir.
Of course, I don't think we're going to have room for all of it, but that's okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I might be wrong. Beautiful. Oh, there's another scroll. Good. Okay. We'll put the herbs in here as well. Why not? Can't eat the chicken foot or the fuse or this cooking pot, but we'll put the cooking pot in with the food because we can. I don't think we have any food on the other two, though. No, we're good. Okay, cool. So now that we've let you free, I can actually take your weapons. It's good to know. This is definitely a better bow. It requires level 4, of which we are not level 4 yet. So we'll leave her with the standard issue bow for now. And the dagger, can I equip an offhand? I guess not, eh? Yeah, no. Okay, that's okay. Oh, she got stench as well as bully? That's funny. All right, let's go talk to, because I got to wrap up the stream in relatively short order. Unfortunately, because I've been having a lot of fun. We got to go talk to the captain, then I'll probably call it a night. Oh, not with her though. I want Gray to be leading the charge here because she's got the charisma.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Scythial, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Do you have to be such a prat? Ooh, you do have lots of man-at-arms skill books, though. That is nice. I cannot afford any of them. Holy jumping, they are pricey. Actually, this one I could afford if I wanted, but I think I don't yet. They're not bad, but I don't think we want them yet either. Indestructible antique plate armor. Okay. I guess unbreakable just means it doesn't have durability, which is, I guess, fine. It's not that interesting. Oh, that only costs 88, though. We can give that to... what's her name? To increase her perception. Maybe we buy this. I do wish we could swap... Oh, wait, I can. I think? No. I see. Okay. Can I do this and then change? No. That's annoying. Because I guess I have to exit and then bring all the stuff I want to sell over to her. Okay, I can just right click and send it. I guess I'll keep some of these fishing rods, maybe. One of them. Lightweight and functional, clearly beloved. Okay, we'll keep that one. Frankly, unremarkable in every way. You wonder why you pick it up. Okay, there you go. That's the one we're selling. I think we'll try to keep, like, maybe one of each thing for now, just in case. Maybe. Maybe that's crazy. We don't really need any of that stuff. Oh, these books, though, I think we can send... Wait, this... I just sent it to myself. What? Oh, there it is. We had books stored somewhere. Here it is. We'll take this out. This can go in there. Yeah, it seems slightly more organized. Slightly more organized. I don't know that we need these keys anymore. I wish there was a way to know more certainly whether or not something is still needed. But for now, maybe we put them in with the books. Keys and books. That's what's going to go in here for now. And this is just like miscellaneous nonsense, it feels like. Okay. A fine trophy. Okay, do we need it for anything? I'll have to do a bit of poking around to figure out how much of this stuff is actually required and what of it we can sell, you know? Oh, this is useless to sell it. Sure. That's easy enough. Can also be ground to dust. Interesting. Can I combine this with a hammer? No. Did that just destroy it? That's a shame. Very good. Love that. Love that for us. I mean, it was just a skull. It's not the end of the world. Okay, whatever. We'll leave it here for now and switch back to our friend here for some some sales. Short sword, source hunter's two-hand. Okay, yeah, we don't need any of these. And let's do a match. There we go. Cool. And then we'll just grab the money, swap it over. Don't really need both of these backpacks on him, but anyway. Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling hordes of their own misshapen number.
You have a high opinion of your soldiers, it seems. Let's talk about the murder.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot.
I mean, I feel like he would probably know better than you would.
Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
This is my cat, Sulu. He is a gremlin. Buddy, what are you doing? Where are you going? There's nothing. Those are grape stems, buddy. All right.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you.
In regards to Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past.
Wow, he doesn't have a high opinion of source hunters either. Good lord.
What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Well, that makes two of us then. That's good. Oh, okay. Well, sure. More questions.
If you must.
How are you enjoying Sicil? That's a crazy question.
How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Sicil stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day, the wind disperses the stench of decomposing corpses. I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now, I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Sicil.
Same, bestie. I haven't had steak and I don't even know how long it's been since I've had some steak. Man, beef is so expensive in Canada these days. It's crazy. So your main problem is the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
Yep, that's the idea. We'll take care of it. Don't you worry.
We are the pride of Rivalon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
What about the orcs?
Say they're looking
looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
What about a sect that does that work around here?
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
Hey man, if you're that flexible, you'd probably lick in the same way. Okay, we have made our way along the beach. We've found a new party member. We've spoken to the grouchy captain. And now we have to investigate a murder. But I think that's going to have to wait for next time. We are done for this evening. The combat thus far has been not too bad, although we haven't been involved in any particularly large fracases. We did go down once on the beach. And I guess, well, we probably would have survived if we hadn't resurrected James, but I don't know. Anyway, excellent game so far. I really love the combat system, the way the different environmental effects that you can lay down can explode or interact. It is rad as hell. Does she have? No, she doesn't. I don't know why I have leadership unless this is coming off of this guy. Anyway, I think we're going to call it here, like I said. So, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it. We had some new faces and some old faces, and it's lovely to hang out and chat with all of you. Thank you for stopping by no matter where you came in from. And I don't know how you found me, but I'm certainly glad you did. So, thanks again for the time. Thanks for spending the time and hanging out. Give me a follow or subscribe or what have you. And if you want to catch me again, I usually stream Tuesdays, Thursdays in the evening, and then Saturday mornings. Drive a tank. See you later, man. It was actually, I'm going to raid in just a sec. I got to remember to do that. Oh, well, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, usually I play kind of whatever has my interest at any given time. Certainly I'll be playing this for the foreseeable future, and I'll probably be continuing to play Hades as well, because that game's awesome. But yeah, thanks all for everybody. Thanks all for hanging out. I'll see you guys all later. My brain's falling apart. Alrighty. Have a good one, Kick.